Alright.
D24.
Before
Why is there a calendar? Oh.
Oh yeah,
Did you add this out?
there's some new stuff, yeah.
Oh.
We have a
Oh
calendar
god, November 1st.
in-game stuff happening.
Oh, shit's good.
What was the key for?
More detailed. 24.
Yeah, so in the calendar I put at least where our sessions have been so far, with our first session being the same date as in-game, September 22nd, 2020, and have been progressing. Quite a few of recent events have taken place on Halloween night, October 31st, November 1st, and so we've been, exploring that. But as we hop right back into it, couple things. We'll be spotlighting Kaya this session and retouching on, the shenanigans that we left off with Zoe. But before, I wanted to show people a quick few little things we've added. If you look at the little thing above Kane's head, that's a quest log, sort of. I made some notes on things to help keep track for people, all the different plot lines in play.
Thank you so much.
Is that
Oh,
what
yay!
Sasha looks like?
Huh?
Is that what Sasha looks like?
Mm.
Oh. Sussy. Nora? Nora's muted.
I've been talking and I forgot I was muted.
Oh.
Oof.
I was saying, oh no, not the Sasha quest.
Not the Sasha quest.
Hudson Valley Coder.
Well, I
Love
don't
a
know
good
if
sire quest.
Elena wants to rescue him yet, so I know at least one person that would want him rescued.
God.
Are you rescuing
Lex?
a person from a cemetery?
Me?
Last session was...
It was an event.
Generally, if someone's in a cemetery, you're too late to rescue them.
Well, there...
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good point.
True.
Cat.
Can't.
Oh, sorry. She's complaining.
No, don't apologize. I'm
She
a little
likes
cat
me.
happy right now because I want a pet really badly.
Oh.
All right. Now, yes, but that's a quest log. Easy reference. It is a bit out of character knowledge, so you have to check in with your own memory banks to see if your character would know some of those things. But it is at least all the quest lines that have been shown during a session, so you do have access in the VOD in case you came across it. But yes, let us dive in. The calendar notes that on November 1st, quite a few things happened that night. But we're going to go back in time a bit. Kaya, you have been staying with Zoe at the shelter, at the lounge, for quite a few nights.
Yes.
Now, it's been a bit of a, not struggle, but a little awkward, because she has been closer to you than usual, and so at the same time you're doing your best not to expose her to this new world that you exist in, the kindred society where, let's just say, mortals aren't always looked favorably upon. But the club being closed, the lounge, has been doing well for that, and quite a few of the ghouls, they prefer working with you than Idris, and so are very enthused to be able to just follow your directions, and Idris can't actually, it seems to be giving you space. He seems to be in and out of the lounge most nights, leaving early, coming back late, seems some job going on. You do your best to get Zoe situated, right? Do you tell her anything for why you're never around during the day?
I mean, I'll tell her a general cover story that, this place is usually open at night. I usually run the shelter at night. It's just, easier to keep a late night schedule. I don't wake up easily during the day.
Okay. So not a complete lie, as you do your best to check in with her, get updates on, how her day went. Is she allowed to leave during the day? She does have, a part-time job that you actually helped get her now that she's trying to be independent and, not dependent on her husband.
Ooh, I think we called her in for a week off.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
At least until we get her settled in an apartment. I don't want her leaving the lounge, especially 'cause I haven't followed up on this ghost at all.
Sure. Yeah. So she's okay with that, and at first a little nervous calling her boss, but do you pull some strings?
Yeah, hopefully the job's still there for her when she gets back, but if this drags on, we might have to set her up with something else.
Yeah, it's depending on how far you want to go in, but at the drop of either your last name or just a bit of money, right? Their boss is low time enough. They're like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, give them a couple of days off, sure.
Right, yeah, we'll give a little money to grease the wheels.
Okay. And so a few nights pass, 3 nights. You end up speaking to Elena, who leaves shortly after, as well as finally get in touch with the adherent and get some long-awaited updates. Apartment will be prepared, just in a few more days required, as well as a individual who will at least be able to protect areas against spiritual intrusion will likely be on their way soon as well. But I want to
Alright.
touch base on the night after that. First thing first, Kaya, could you roll a rouse check as we see just how your hunger's doing, as well as enter the stage when you get a chance.
Rouse check.
A little
No
bit hungrier.
successes. Yeah,
How's your hunger doing?
haven't had a chance to feed since this all went down.
True,
I'm
but
at 2 hunger.
that might be like the first time your hunger ever increased so far.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you're been so busy because it's not like you've been able to, like you've been checking at the shelter when you can, but mostly been quiet, right? After the police had come by, you've been getting at least a few less people coming in just because they're like, oh, why were the police there? And they're not, brave enough to ask or come directly. But your clientele that usually, the women that always know they can find a safe place at your shelter, still come and go. But I think we follow that at the time you get up and you're feeling a bit hungry, you hear Idris's voice in the back of your head saying, what, you think you can protect her?
I kind of swear at the voice in my head. Stay out of my head.
That's not how this
got-
works. I own you, Kaya.
She does her best to ignore it.
Yeah, you've had to live with this voice for a while, and it tries to egg you on, but at some point, it changes. It says, I own her. Just like she was owned. Just like... It continues to repeat that phrase every so often, and the voice cadence changes. And it goes into a younger voice, but almost like deeper and similar to one you heard that night. You hear a voice of that same man that was looking over your notes that night. I own her.
Kind of deeply unsettled by the voice in her head.
This one's not in your head.
Oh fuck. Alright, what do I see? Do I see anything? I'm looking around.
Sure,
It's not interested in this anymore.
you look around and you're in your own private room, right? Make sure door's locked so no one can enter during the day accidentally. And you don't see anyone, but you know for a fact now that the voice is not in your head. Shouldn't have messed with mine. This ain't over.
Do I see anything or is it just the voice?
Just the voice.
I'm gonna go check on Zoe real fast.
Okay. You walk out of the room, make your way towards the door. She usually, since she doesn't have much to do, I think some of the ghoul Jade has been getting her some books as to bide her time. And so you find her in a room reading a book.
Alright,
Kaya.
Oh, sorry, don't let me interrupt you, just checking in.
Oh, Cat, I mean. She would know you as Cat.
That's true.
No, of course, you're always welcome. Everything all right?
Yep, I mean, just are you hungry or anything?
No, I actually just ate. What's it called? Jade showed me this really nice Korean place 2 blocks down.
Oh, lovely. Alright, well, just let me know if you need anything. And she'll just, like, awkwardly, like, duck outside and, like,
Cat.
wait within, like... Oh, yes?
Do you know? I'm like everyone's here been really nice, but do you know how much longer? Like I'm in danger? Have the police caught Carl?
I mean, we're looking into safe places right now. Hopefully in a few days we'll have an apartment so you can get out of here and settle down a bit. Honestly, I don't think the police have much to go on, but I'm going to look into it myself. I should have some answers for you in a few days.
Yeah. No, of course. It was just no. I definitely feel safe here, but I just hope. I don't know. I don't want to cause trouble for you. I don't want him like barging in here or like doing anything dangerous.
Yeah, this place is pretty well protected, but no, I'm still here keeping an eye out.
Chrissy, do me a favor. Describe this room that Zoe's in. What is like one of these like guest rooms that in the upstairs of the club look like?
Ooh, I would say they're not like super big. They're comfortable enough to like it's like the size of like a studio apartment room where you could fit a little bit more than just like your bed, but it's not meant to be like a long-term living situation. So the bed's like more of like a cot to like crash for a few nights. There's a nice like there's a few like armchairs that you can use to like sit down and chat, and there's like a table there.
Sure, yeah.
And like a little stand on the side that you can use with like a mirror, and like
Probably
can store
used
your stuff.
as a storage room before, but then you made sure like to get Zoe any furniture, any things to at least because if she's stuck here a while, then you want her not to feel like she's just also being stored here.
It's hodgepodge enough that like we grabbed furniture from other rooms to assemble something that looks kind of like a quick bedroom, but it doesn't really have any cohesive feeling to it. So it's serviceable at best.
I think you are just a little on edge, talking to Zoe, trying to calm her down, and you're calming down yourself after hearing the voice, but out of the corner you look at the mirror, and Zoe's on the bed, but not in front of you, but in the mirror you can see a figure standing over her.
I don't say anything, and I pretend I'm calm and cool.
Okay, give me a composure check. Let's do composure with resolve, because you came into this knowing there's stuff afoot.
Ooh.
Ash, the stream doesn't show the character, the stage,
yes,
if that's
because,
anything.
Thank you. Okay, I got it. Okay. Okay, you do your main composure. Zoe seems a little concerned, right? She is concerned about how you're feeling and very concerned about just being a burden to other people. But she seems to like just acknowledge, maybe you have other stuff in your mind. Out of the corner of your mirror, you see the figure's hand go around and reach towards Zoe's neck.
I look at Zoe in real life. Is there anything happening around her neck that I can see?
No, not that you can. If you do see, though, in the mirror, it reaches in and it's not like gripping it, it's almost like possessively holding it.
I'm gonna go and like give her a pat on the back for comfort and purposefully like wave my hand where the specter is in the mirror.
Okay.
And see if that makes any change in the mirror.
Yeah, as soon as you sit down, the specter disappears. But as you sit down, she's like almost inadvertently, oh, sorry. Zoe squeals. He touches her side.
I can't do this alone. Where's Ellen? I need my moral support. Okay, no, Kai just tries to, yeah, she's gone. She just tries to like make an easy exit. She's assuming that Zoe will not actually get super hurt from this.
Yeah. You see her like as you start making an exit. She says, See you later then. I might turn in before long. You see her robbing the
Good
place, and
idea.
you know it's the same place where you saw that healed over gunshot wound.
Yeah.
You turn away, and right before you leave, you swear you can see in the reflection of her eyes that silhouetted figure in that green jacket just watching you.
Okay, I'm feeling a time pressure right now. Just gonna like loiter in the hall where she can't see me just in case she starts screaming.
Mm-hmm. I think the night is like you're scared. You're putting up a good front, but you're worried for Zoe. You're like Elena's not around. The ghouls are around, thankfully, but whatnot. At the very least, Idris has been around today, but then you look at your phone and you see a message in the group chat. If you look in the lounges chat, the message that alerts you is the one where Caleb was like, "Don't come to Elena's place. It's not safe." And then Kian sending you and Cody okay.
Hmm. Um. I don't know what's going on there. I don't think I would message the group chat because I don't really know a lot of these people still, but I might send a personal message to Elena saying, "Hey, I saw the group chat messages. Are you okay? What's happening?"
You watch your phone. It's sent in and no reply. You wait a few minutes and you hear a voice that like grunts, and you see Idris walking down the hallway towards one of the office rooms. Says, "Are you just loitering in the hallway for?"
Oh, he speaks to me?
Yeah, because it's like you're in the hallway and he just seems annoyed by something else in general.
I'm just look at him kind of puzzled, like clearly I'm on my phone. I don't know what he's talking about. I kind of ignore his question and just respond with, "What have you been up to? Are you involved in any of the goings on with Elena or Zoe?"
Oh, no, I've been staying out of that business because of, you squealed to the old, the Addy. I don't know, I'm gonna stay out the hair and at least that. At the very least, the adherent was strict about that. And I got other shit to deal with. In his glasses, just his, like, douchebag visors, you can see your reflection and you see Jonas standing behind you.
That guy's really getting on my nerves.
Give me an insight check.
Okay. Insight with any modifier?
Yes, your choice.
Go charisma. That's my strength.
Yeah, pretty good. What's it called? The insight, you can see Jonas, like, he seems, some of it is like, he's taunting you. Like, you remember that first night, and where he possessed someone and tried to kill you. It seemed that was his aim. You got too close to Kaya. You, in his words, were taking what's his. I mean, too close to Zoe.
Zoe, yeah.
Quickly, he got violent, right? But he isn't doing that. It seems, I'll say, at least with that insight check, and based on the discussion you had with the adherent, right? It seems it does take energy for him to coalesce and, take action. And at the very least, he either doesn't have enough energy or it seems like he's been dissuaded. You remember the fact that Elena and Kian were there. You were able to fight him off. And so it's not like an intelligent maneuver, but it's more of a like instinctual, like, I don't have enough strength, but I'm still gonna, emotionally scar her if I can, like you. But it seems that the very fact that you are here, Elena's been here, Idris has been here, right? That's enough people to dissuade him.
Um, I see there's a few like things in the quest line about like warding the lounge and stuff. Does Kai actually have any leads on warding right now? I
Well,
think
that
I'd want
is
to.
the discussion. Oh wait.
Because I don't think she does right now, but I was gonna reach out to Kian about that, so I could do that. now.
Well, that one was the warding conversation with the adherent you had, right? The
Okay.
Tremere that would be on its way. That
Love that.
conversation hasn't happened yet. Just like,
Yeah. Okay.
but what's it called? Like, yeah, that's definitely, you're getting in touch with the adherent. I'll even say like you've set up that meeting time with the adherent, right? So that conversation will be happening very soon, if not tonight. Probably tonight.
Probably tonight. Okay. Man, Kaya hates this, but she's gonna say to Idris, "Hey, are you busy tonight, or can you stay around here and provide some backup? I think stuff might go down."
He looks at you like really side-eyed, like,
Yeah, she has
really?
like a flat face of like, "Ugh, I know, I don't want you here either, but like, Kaya can't fight, man. Okay, if this guy coalesces, she's done for." So
Huh.
she's like, "Yeah, if something happens, I need some muscle, maybe." Ugh.
Uh-huh. Like, he seems to be like seeing if you're trying to pull a fast one on him or something. And his brain's not going that fast. It's like tried really hard, but it can't
Dumbass.
tell. He's like, suddenly his phone gets a ping and he checks it. He says like, "Oh, it's good. I need to blow off some steam." And he says like, "I don't know about you, but that adherent's been running me ragged. Like, you watch out. They're probably gonna sign you to something, considering the body that went missing."
Yeah, I heard. Either way, I'm sure I'll handle it in a more delicate fashion.
Mm-hmm. Looks at you. Did you say that you want me around?
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but there might be a visitor that just kind of comes in, takes control. He's been haunting around here.
Oh
If you
yeah.
see anything that looks like possession, could you just beat the person up a bit for me?
That I could do, but it looks like I got a friend to help out. And he opens his phone and he says like, "Looks like Elena's place has some unwanted visitor." Or no, he doesn't know it's Elena's place. Kian says
Oh, okay.
some guy's fucking chasing, what's it called? Wait, Kian, how much did you tell him? I forget, in the initial message.
I just said help, and I just pinged the location. I never said it was only in this
Okay, yeah,
place.
you didn't say Elena, but okay, said fuck. Well, unfortunately, my dude needs me, so good luck.
Ah, this guy sucks.
He does leave.
Oh, fuck that guy. Jesus. Okay.
What do you
Kaya's
do?
gonna go find a ghoul to hang out with because I'm like really worried that guy's the ghost is coming after me soon.
Okay. Kevin's in the lounge area, right? Jade's doing some paperwork. Who do you want to hang out with?
Let's go hang out with Jade. She's
Okay.
not sus at all.
Yeah. So it's like, Kaya, is there anything I can help you with? Does Zoe require anything?
Oh, nothing much. I'd just like to check in with you. Anything I can help you with paperwork or anything around the lounge?
Oh, I couldn't. It's just organizing the bills and such. Idris is not a fan of doing the math and finances.
He's not a fan of doing much of anything, apparently.
She doesn't say anything, but you see a little, like, she can't speak openly in front of him, but acknowledges the statement.
Alright, Kaya's just gonna awkwardly chill, like, near her room.
Mm-hmm.
Still no reply from Elena.
Nope, not yet. You get a text, and
Oh.
I think the adherent reaches out with that message from the thread. We have matters to discuss.
Okay. Can
You
do that.
Ask Jade for the office space, right? And take that, and that discussion occurs. You
Nice info.
contemplate and you consider, and you hear, right, the new things about Elena and Caleb. And understand that things are a lot more complicated than they once were.
Great. I assume that Idris is getting involved in this somehow.
That could be a good assumption to make. Do you message anything in the group chat? As it looks like Elena finally replies with, where is it? The fuck happened? Caleb, are you okay? And then you get some context soon after what Kian says happened.
Okay. Once again, I don't really feel comfortable jumping into the group chat yet, so
Okay.
I'm just gonna watch.
Just lurking.
Yeah. It's kind of waiting for people to come back. I feel very lonely right now.
Mm-hmm. You do feel lonely, and the hunger is active tonight, and the club being closed as long as it is, it's been hard to, prey on the scene that you're so acquainted with.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this doesn't feel good. No.
The lights flicker in the room.
I'm gonna go chill with what's her name?
Jade?
Jade? Yeah, I'm gonna go chill with Jade.
Sure. Give me an investigation check to find Jade.
Jade, you better be here. Even Idris ditched me, that bitch. Investigation. Where's investigation? It is. Trying to look in her favorite rooms. Oh boy. Oh no! Why is that dice smoking?
Because it's a bestial failure.
Guys, you left me!
Oh, man. Why don't you all say your goodbyes to Kyle? Let me check some things real quick.
Bye,
No,
Kyle.
I can't die yet!
My God.
Sorry, Elena's busy.
My
She's in a
condolences.
graveyard right now.
Why did you leave alone, Elena?
We'll
We
leave
had
some
a
blood
deal!
pudding on your
Why?
corpse.
Oh, man. Okay.
Please don't kill me.
I hope you have a new character prepared.
No!
Shows up for like 2 sessions.
By the way, they knew you being alone would be a bad idea, by the way.
Well, yeah.
No, we didn't. You told us literally
At the
like
end of last
yesterday.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, y'all left Kyle alone.
You
There's
left
a lot
me
going on
alone,
right now.
guys.
Yeah, let's go with paranoia. In a solitary
Where's
setting.
Jade?
You can't find anyone. The lights go out. The rooms are dark. The hallway is dark. The dance floor has already been dark, and it's eerily quiet. Usually there's a roar of music on most nights here, and it's such a stark contrast. Where is everyone?
This place has never been so creepy before.
You're reminded of the days you were in dark alleyways. You're reminded of the days when this place was not a home. You're reminded of when you couldn't trust anyone and it felt like everyone was against you. You see,
I'm gonna just stagger down the hall and like check all the different rooms door by door
you start
for anyone.
doing so, room by room. No one, nothing. You hear footsteps in the hallway. It's dark. You can't see anything.
Hello?
The footsteps continue getting louder and closer.
Oh boy, I'm gonna duck into the closest room and shut the door.
You shut the door and listen. The footsteps continue sounding, and you hear the murmuring. 2 years I gave you. The signs were there.
Oh boy.
Shouldn't have messed with her. Shouldn't have gotten involved. You read her file. She's only mine. You see shadows just in the barest faintest of the light of someone outside the door.
Gonna put all of my weight on the door, so if he's physical, he can't open it.
The door bangs against you. You can feel the physical hit of it. Bangs
Oh
again.
shit. Okay.
Almost a knock, but a barging knock. And you've heard the sound before, but it's similar to sounds you've heard. There have been times when drunken partners at the shelter have come looking for their girlfriends, their wives, and whatnot, and you were fully confident there. They couldn't do anything to you. You, turned them away, you called the police, you made sure to protect others. But there's no one here to protect you. What do you do?
The lights are all completely off, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm assuming I'm using my dark vision.
Sure. Your eyes glow red as the eyes of the beast is made active. And the door
Alright.
the bangs once more before stopping.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my breath. Does he stop banging for good?
Is the door locked, or are you just holding it?
It's not locked, I'm just leaned up against it.
Okay. The shadow moves away.
Okay, I'm gonna duck deeper into the room and hide behind a piece of furniture.
Okay. You hide behind a piece of furniture. And you don't breathe, Kaya. You don't need to. Air doesn't need to circulate. But you breathe out and it's white cold.
Yeah, that doesn't even faze me right now. Of course it's white cold.
You are hiding behind... What floor are you on?
First floor?
Okay. I'm going to say this is very much like a storage little space. There's a number of boxes and things here of random club decor for events you held. One of the boxes tilts and falls on the floor.
Anything spill out of it?
Yeah. A number of dresses and clothes that were used years back. Clothes that you remember being forced to wear.
I don't want anything to do with that. Are there any masks or anything?
You tell me, would there be masks? Any events?
I feel like there'd be masquerade ball style masks,
Sure.
the ones that go around your eyes, super decorated.
Yeah, quite a few.
I'm gonna grab one of the ones that I like to wear.
Okay.
Not even sure exactly what I'm expecting it to do, but just wanting the feeling of concealment that it gives me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll put that on and then creep back towards the door.
You creep back, and just in time to hear multiple sets of footsteps approaching.
Multiple sets.
You think you can hide forever? She knew she couldn't hide, because she's mine. The others, they tried to hide. Her foster dad, when she was in the 8th grade, he put up a fight.
I'll bring a box near the door so I can crouch within a few paces of the door and also be hidden behind a box.
Okay. As you get into position, the doorknob begins turning and starts squeaking open. It opens.
I'll just stay where I am.
And you see a figure enter. You see a green jacket and the face, a mass of bruised and broken, even more so looking almost zombified than before.
God, this guy's creepy.
He enters and...
Do I see any other figures, or is he the only one who is making those multiple footsteps?
You can't see outside at this point, but you see him enter the room and look around.
I assume I'm hidden behind my box.
Yeah, make me a stealth check to see how well you're hidden.
Come on, girl, don't stick your foot out. Let's roll everything. Charisma. Oh my god. Ignore all the smoking dice, please.
Mm-hmm. You see him enter, and his figure shifts, and suddenly there's two of them. And they both look around, split up, start searching through the room.
Okay, as soon as I have a path free to the door, I'm gonna bolt for the door.
I would say if there was one of them, you see the path, but you know that barging past two of them, they will have a chance to react. And you do see they like key in on a place where you must be and start walking in that direction.
Oh boy. I'm gonna wait for the best chance that I think I can have, where like I can try my best to duck, like go where only one of them has a chance of grabbing me, and hopefully I can duck around him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like grab something from the box in front of me, and when I duck out, I'll fling it like into the face of one of them and try and duck around him and get through the door.
Okay.
Is the plan.
With that bestial failure, a paranoia sets in more, and you're like, I need to get out, I need to go. Like, you forget about anyone else that might be around. With the double bestial
Sorry,
failure,
Zoe!
I say you even forget about Zoe. And you
no, honestly, I already did in real life, it's fine. I don't want my character to die.
Launch yourself out, tossing the bookshelves and whatnot. You see one of them hits the after image, and he goes tumbling back. The other, like, looks at you as you run past. You run past, and you see an arm going out towards you, as if to grab you. Is there anything you do? Specifically, as one of them just, got distracted, one of them has an arm towards you as you're running.
Since the first attempt to like throw stuff worked, I'll rip the mask off my head and throw it at the arm and see if that disrupts him as I try and dodge around and get out the door.
You do it, and it does not. Whatever this form is, it seems fully physical, as it just like knocks off it, but he doesn't grab you, and you run past him.
Okay, I'm bolting for the exit.
You bolt for the exit. The hallway is dark, but you can see your red-eyes glimmer. And the hallway continues. And you run, and it continues.
What the fuck?
You hear footsteps, and
I'm gonna dial 911 on my phone.
You bring out your phone, dial 911, hit enter, put it up to your ear, and it just keeps ringing. The two Jonas Barclays appear and starts walking toward you. They each have a hand
I'm gonna
out.
dial the errand and ring him.
Keeps ringing.
Oh no.
You're at a dead end now. You don't know how, you don't know why, you don't recognize this part of the lounge. They both continue approaching you.
Oh fuck. I'll whirl around and face them down.
Mm-hmm.
And say, okay, she's yours. She's yours. I won't touch her.
And they look at you, and then they say, Kaya, what are you talking about? You look in front of you, see Kevin and Jade there.
Okay, it's not doing so well, guys.
Are you alright?
She doesn't even need to breathe, and yet she's breathing really heavily. Says like her body remembers this is how panic is supposed to work.
Mm-hmm.
She just looks around frantic.
You look around, you're in the lounge at the end of a hallway. You ran, you don't know, around the corner, but you know where you are. There's the storage room over there. That area leads to the backstage. Everything, the lights are on. What? And Kevin and Jade are in front of you, just like with worried expression on their face.
Yeah, Kaya just says, I need some fresh air, and she just goes to step outside for a bit.
Okay.
It just kind of needs to get out of this entire lounge.
You get some fresh air. And it's not a good rest of the night. That paranoia sticks with you because now you know, one, that not only was it not just actually happening, but it was like your own mind is hard to trust. 2, you said words that you could almost never forgive yourself for.
Oh.
The night
Yeah.
passes. Eventually. Hard. I'm going to say it's very hard for you. You are in a state of panic, and it takes Kevin and Jade a lot of urging to get you almost back inside the lounge before the sun rises. And eventually calm down, relax, and wait for the next night. Elena.
So I would
Yes.
say Kaya would take out her phone and go to the group chat, and I think with the residual paranoia, she types up a message to send to Elena, and or actually she types up a message for the group chat, and then she ends up deleting it and not sending it because there's this almost paranoia that she can't trust them.
Yeah. It was a rough night. The next night approaches and comes. Elena, Alex,
Yeah.
you guys are conscious. You have separated from Eiley. Eiley seemed to have wanting to deal with some message, some call she got from her organization. And so she left early. What are you two doing now? It's been at least an hour or 2.
I'm checking my phone to see if Jen has messaged or called me.
Nope.
Mm. Fuck. Okay. Has Lex talked to Cyrus yet? That fucking guy.
What is that fucking
Or
guy?
somebody else.
Yeah.
Have you, Lex?
I feel if it's been an hour since Eiley left, then I feel as if the conversation already happened. Maybe I don't know. I think that's a text thread thing that I should get to. Yeah, but I'm assuming the conversation would have happened.
Okay. Tell me at least some things for sure that you related.
Okay. Creepy black-eyed people. Has someone trapped and tortured in a mausoleum.
What are you doing at a mausoleum?
Don't worry about it. Elena's letting Lex handle this conversation.
Look, Elena had a message, posted or not posted. She said she needed somewhere to go to, the Springfield Cemetery, and
Elena, are you still there? In the apartment?
she's on the other side of the couch trying not to look at
That
us.
would be really funny if she's just standing in the corner. Here's the thing, though. She really wants to either go check on Kane or go back to the lounge ASAP. So I don't know if she'd even still be there if it's a couple hours into the night.
Yeah, it's an hour in, basically. Eiley got up. You guys would say whatever the text thread thing happened, and then Eiley left right away. So it's up to you if you would leave too or stick around.
I think that after whatever conversation happens in the text thread, especially if Eiley's also leaving, Elena's just gonna be like, "Look, Lex, do you need me?" Or
Oh, no, it's fine. Do you need to be somewhere?
I wanted to go check in at the lounge.
Yeah, of course. Do you need a ride?
Oh fuck, my car's there. Yeah, I mean, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course. I'll drive Elena there before I have my big conversation with my boy.
Okay. On your way that you're driving there, Elena, you get a phone call.
Okay. Wait, who's it from?
It's from an unknown number.
Cool. Elena's gonna answer it and not say anything.
Okay, it says, this Elena? And you hear Kevin's voice from the lounge.
Yeah. What's up?
You were working with Miss Kaya with the Zoe one, correct?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure. Some weird stuff happened last night. Kaya's not doing so well.
Fuck. Look, I'm on my way there right now.
Oh, all right. She's locked in her room. I'll show you up once you get here.
Okay, thanks. And thanks for calling.
Yeah. Uh, yeah.
Look, what happened exactly?
Oh, I don't know. She was running around, panicking, yelling at us all last night, and then it was hard to get her actually settled down before the sun came up. And now she hasn't.
But she's not hurt?
I don't think so. It's like, but we haven't been able to get her out of her room.
What about Zoe? Is she hurt? Did she see anything?
No, Zoe seems fine. Zoe was asking after Kaya, but it didn't seem like good to let her, see each other.
Yeah, that was probably a good call. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Sure, of course.
She'll just hang up.
Okay. You two
Is everything all right?
No, not really. There's some shit we're dealing with, and I shouldn't have been away from the lounge as long as I was.
Do you need any help?
No offense, Lex, but last time you helped me, you almost died.
That's... Lex looks like she's about to, like, say something, but, like, thinks the better of it and just kind of shakes her head. Look, I'm not the best person to, like, I don't know. I can't punch people. I can't, like, shooting people, not my thing. But, I could still help out.
Look, you are pretty naive, but I more meant that I'm into some fucked up shit, and I would feel pretty bad dragging you into it.
I mean, this is the world of the kindred. What else? Everything's fucked up. What else is new?
Yeah. No, that's true. It's all fucked up shit. Look, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but I don't know what's gonna... I mean, it sounds like things are okay there now. So if you want to come in, that's fine. I'm just gonna talk to Kaya and see what happened.
Oh,
She's like, Kaya, actually, I need to leave.
I don't know if... I think in my state right now, trying to see Kaya will not end well. I don't know if Kaya would be very pleased to see me either. But, I think once I'm back from my trip, I think I should be at a better place.
I mean, she did want to talk to you.
I know.
She asked me for your number. Like, I think she wants to see you. I don't really understand what's going on with you guys, but...
Make an insight check, Elena.
Okay.
I'm gonna also say, just because
Yeah.
you're like, you definitely want to go check at the lounge, but you also need to hear about Caleb and Kian. You message Kian to be like, hey, meet me at the lounge. I need to hear from you what happened and what the fuck's going on.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about calling them and being like, hi, are you still okay? She's being a helicopter parent. She's like, every hour, like, is Kane still okay?
Yeah. I'm gonna say, just for, story purposes, you just message Kian like, hey, meet me in the lounge. I need to check on something, but I need to know what the fuck happened on your side. So, Kian, Meg, you are on your way to the lounge as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Kane is like, I'm gonna just chill here. I don't want to go to the lounge in case Idris is there.
Please give him a security detail.
Oh, no worry. He's protected.
Alright, that's a 3 for intelligence.
Okay. Lex, I'll expand on this, but tell me how much of the unnatural part of your disposition to Kaya that Elena can read.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll something myself, actually.
There's a spot of blood on your eyeball you missed.
She just fucking dies. Let's do this. Okay. I guess what Elena could see is there's a lot of there's a lot of conflict. Like, there's definitely, like, on one hand, there's, like, this sort of, like, aversion to Kaya, but at the same time, there's also this, I guess, guilt, like, a sense of guilt, in a sense, and, like, fear. And I guess that's kind of, like, all kind of bundled into one big, slimy package of what the fuck is going on.
Goddamn.
And Ash, if you're wondering, that roll is for how aware she would be of that said unnatural part.
Okay.
Which I think is pretty decent for what it's worth.
Yeah. I'll say for Elena, you're not too aware of blood bonds, but you know the basics, because I do believe Sasha would have explained it, especially because all vampires start out blood bonded to their sire. And, the nature of how feeding works and why, hey, don't feed from other vampires. I think you can get an inkling, because you did see Lex feed from Cyrus at least once that night. She got super bloody. And so, and do have seen Cyrus more than once, like, react physically to Kaya's name. Like, I think the dots are coming together now. You don't know how strong it is, but the possibility of a blood bond is apparent in your head now.
Got her. She's like, oh, you guys are... There's, This is personal shit, huh?
Let's just say that I don't like it.
Don't like what? The
fact that I don't want to see her.
Oh, is that part of the...
It's part of the thing.
Yikes.
But here's the thing, like, she was still there. Like, even though, like, we had our little moment of tension back at the lounge way back when, she was still there. And, she listened. And she prevented what could have been a scandal, at least for someone of my reputation. So I owe her, as much as it pains me to say it right now. And I do want to see, if you're in some deep shit and, she's in some deep shit, I do want to see where this ends. And, if I could help you guys out, then, all the better.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna lie, I clearly fuck up every interpersonal relationship I've ever had, so I don't really know. I don't have advice for you, but, like, you're welcome to come along if you want. Sorry you're going through it, I guess.
She, like, blows, like, a strand of hair from her eyes and kind of grips on the steering wheel. Look, I'll keep my distance tonight. I'll drop you off. But once I come back, if you're still in that sort of situation, I'll still have my old number by then. Just call me.
Okay. I mean, look, you're not good at fighting.
You say that out loud, Lex.
Hey,
yeah, she says that out loud.
She doesn't look offended, but she's like, hey, look, I think I did pretty fine getting those strange black-eyed people away.
I almost had to... Oh, guess I do. Never mind.
Did you know that they didn't know what IHOP was?
She is completely jolted out of her line of thought, and she just, like, stares at Lex.
What?
You were talking to them about IHOP?
Well, they suggested something about breakfast, and I didn't really want to, go with them, and so I suggested somewhere better for breakfast, like, an IHOP.
Wow, you are really something else.
I've been told.
Yeah.
On that comment, I think you do arrive at the lounge. Kian, you just as they are exiting and Lex is nodding at Elena. Lex, you have a flight later tonight, actually.
Yeah, I do.
Are you only dropping off Elena?
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop off Elena.
Okay. Just as Elena comes out, you do see Kian. You start pulling in nearby. You can enter the stage, Meg.
Kian. I have a quick question, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Elena has realized that Kian is blood bonded to her.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. Just confirming. That didn't cross her mind.
Like,
Where did Elena go?
Hmm?
Oh, my thing is glitching again.
Yeah, my
so
foundry's
is mine.
broken, so I can't see anyone on the stage.
Reload.
I can
if
see
that
Lex.
happens. Or play with. If it's just you, then you can play with the emotes a bit, and that usually fixes it for. I know Nora.
Ew.
I've been reloading this entire night.
Oh no.
The stage was working for me until just now. I only see Lex, but I'm reloading.
Oh, I broke it.
Yeah, I think it's broken.
God.
It's
Um,
okay.
Let's see.
I want to
Fine, we're in a
rejoin.
transition.
Yeah, I'll fix it in the meantime. But yes, Kian, Elena, you all have a chance where the three of you are at the same spot before Lex leaves.
Kian,
Hey,
how
did you... How are you guys doing? Where you guys been?
that's kind of complicated. It's been a
Alright.
long couple of nights.
You could say that again?
How are you, Kian?
Yeah. Tired. It's too much happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's been quiet at your place?
Yeah, I've just been catching up on some business stuff and finding... Oh no, I have stuff to talk to you about personally, so whenever you get the chance to.
Okay. I need to check on Kaya, but maybe then we can talk. It's about I don't know. I haven't been here for a couple nights, and it sounds like something happened while I was gone.
Yeah, it's been quiet here.
Lex, are you staying or going?
I'll just drop you off and leave. I do also have a flight later, but just
Wait, you're leaving town? Oh,
Yeah,
right, vacation.
something like that. But yeah, I just like I'll still be around. Just let me know if you need me for anything.
Well, a hell of a time for a vacation, but I hope your shit gets figured out.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Shall we go in?
Yeah, let's get going.
And I yeet away.
Thanks for the ride.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess let's just go in the front door.
You don't see Caleb, but you do see near the front Kevin's out there, like on a cigarette break. Elena. Oh, Kian, you too. Kian, you know
Kevin,
where Idris is?
Yeah, Kian, where's Idris?
I thought he went back here.
No, I didn't come back last night.
That's
Oh, fuck.
He
odd.
didn't tell me much, but said he was running out to meet up with you.
Yeah, and then after our meetup, he said he needed to blow steam and went somewhere.
Oh, he'll probably turn up. Whatever. Here, get inside. And he'll
Thanks.
show you guys in. The club lights are on, but not like, multicolored like the club's open, but just, for ease of moving around. Here, let me take you up to Kaya's room. Or
Thanks.
sorry.
Also, Elena only just remembered that Idris knows now.
Yeah.
Oh, I do not have vision.
Yeah, I'm gonna put your tokens on. But actually, yeah, I don't have a second floor for this, so we don't actually need it yet. But yeah, Kaya, how are you doing in your room? I said, at least because of the events of last night, you've been like, you know, isolating yourself in your room, afraid to go out, afraid to face Zoe after what you let yourself say to what you assumed was Jonas.
Yeah. I feel like that's one of those things that Kaya said it meaning for it to be a lie, and she's not so sure that it was.
Yeah.
So she's kind of... I feel like that entire night she was just like sitting in the dark.
Hmm.
It's like with her eyes glowing. And like now she's like... She hasn't left her room, she hasn't talked to Zoe. Like she's at least turned the lights on and started like trying to do something vaguely productive at her desk.
Okay. You hear knocking on the door. Also, Elena Kian, give me a rouse checks as you did awoke on a new night.
Cool. Why is my hydration closed?
No!
Oh no!
Let's get a
Elena
little
was like
angrier.
shit. Elena
Winning!
is actively decaying right
Guys,
now.
let's all go feed
Oh,
together.
really? Oh, shit.
She's at 4.
Kian, you're just getting a bit of the itchies, but I think compared to other things, that hunger is instead... You focus instead on Elena, and you can see a bit of her face, like the skin, gray and slop, almost revealing a wound, just like down her face.
Elena, you good?
I'm fine. Let's just check on Kaya.
Okay.
In that state, you can spook her even more. You hear Sasha's voice. Maybe you're the one that belongs in the cemetery.
There's too much happening right now. She right now she's just in like gritting her teeth, doing the next thing mode. So she's just gonna be like, she has a moment of like, oh fuck, remembering what they learned last night. I mean, she hasn't stopped thinking about it, but like, but she's just like, I just have to do this thing. I can deal with this afterward. I just have to go make sure she's okay and make sure Zoe's okay. I'm just gonna do this thing.
Mm-hmm. You knock on... Kevin knocks on the door, Kaya. What... And says, like, Kaya, Lena and Gin are here.
Oh, come in.
Kaya,
just,
are
like,
you
wait
okay?
Kai seems like kind of like guarded around you. Like after that last night where you guys talked, she seemed very like caring and like attentive, and right now she's just kind of staring at you with like this hesitation that wasn't there before.
I'm gonna also say your red eyes have not gone off since before. You are like constantly
nice.
just like, I cannot be in the dark again.
So she stares at you with these like
also, like-
glowing like protean eyes.
And for you, Elena and Kian, there's only one other person you know that always keeps these eyes on. And Kaya looks, for a second, that look of frazzled, almost intent is very similar to Idris.
No,
That's
fuck.
rough, dude.
Hate that guy. He ditched me.
Behind his eyes, as I've had this whole time, he's always has those sense of beast on.
That's right.
Eyes of the beast.
His fashion contacts.
Not contacts. Demonic energy. But yes, you do see Kaya, and you can passive insight just know she is in a state that you've not seen her before in.
What happened?
Jonas paid another visit. It's fine.
Fuck.
He's gone.
Are you and Zoe are both okay?
I haven't talked to Zoe.
You know do you know she's safe?
It might be best if you're the one who looks in on her.
When did this happen?
Last night.
Look, shit. Okay. I want to check on her, but I cannot right now. And I mean, you do see
Kyle
that
just
Elena
look at
is like.
Kian then, like she's okay. Yeah.
I mean, she looks a little bit like a corpse right now, so she doesn't look great.
There is a patch of her like face that is actually like slopping off, almost like it's like a wound that was like a serrated knife cut some of the flesh off and it's hanging.
Would Kaya know what that is, or is
Nope,
it just like a
that's-
weird wound?
She's like, "Dad, Elena, did you get a real bad fight and not heal?" What?
I'd love to ask, but I'm not really in the mental state for that. We'll figure that out later. Kaya's like clearly like trying to avoid your gaze, so she'll just like look at Kian, like right after like talking about how Elena can't look at Zoe, can't check in on Zoe. Kaya just looks at Kian like, "Can you do it?"
Am I the
You-
right
you can
person to
Dye your hair
talk
with
to
that.
Zoe?
Oh yeah,
Um,
can't get Dr. Zoe.
None of us can talk to Zoe.
I'd
sure enough,
love to
don't.
help, but
Yeah,
I don't think
seriously.
this is the right move.
Elena almost asked Lex to like stay and keep an eye on Zoe, but she's like, "Oh no, you can't fight. If Jonah shows up, you will be useless." So she didn't ask.
Yeah, useless. And just running down hallways in your own imagination, able to do nothing.
What do you want me to do? Get more hair dye?
Okay,
I guess
look, if
Kaya will call Kevin out of the hallway then.
Oh, thank
And
God,
say,
Kevin.
like, check
Yeah.
check on Zoe, let us know if she's okay.
Yeah, sure. I'll check in. Be right back. Elena, you got a little something.
Yep.
Alright,
something.
you deal with that. He leaves.
You need first aid?
No, I don't need first aid, thank you. I'm just not haven't had anything to eat in a while.
Oh. Oh.
Kaya's just like looks like she wants to talk and just like keeps not saying anything as she's just kind of like breathing slowly.
Elena's gonna kind of like I feel like we've been hovering in the entranceway. She's gonna kind of like is Kaya standing right now?
Yeah.
She's gonna just like go over and pull out a chair for Kaya and then like lean against the wall nearby and be like, "Look, what happened?"
Kaya will thankfully sit down. I don't know what to say. And she looks up at you and you start to see like the red in her eyes is like fading a little bit as she's getting like human interaction. And no creepy ghosts have appeared recently.
Jonas showed up.
He did. He came after me.
Insight check.
I don't know. Okay.
Elena.
Okay.
And Kian.
Inside.
Of any sorts?
Yeah, depending on how you think your character would approach the situation.
I see.
I think in this case, normally I always do insight intelligence because Elena's not charismatic, but I think in this case, like, she's thinking back to their last conversation, which was, like, actually pretty friendly. So she's just trying to get a read on, like, how Kaya is legitimately feeling.
Right.
She
Oh,
doesn't do
damn.
it very well.
Meanwhile, Kian looks it up in the Wikipedia. Everything he knows about Kaya.
His eyes just glow up. He's like booting up Wikipedia.
Kian therapy?
Kian therapy?
It works. Good roll.
I think, Elena, you have a lot on your mind as well, but you do feel for Kaya, and you do see she's, like, actually pretty phased. Like, more phased than even that one night, right? When Jonas first appeared. Kian, you read a couple things, and Kaya's phased, but when she said, like, yeah, Jonas came after me, that doesn't seem to be it. And you can read almost a distrust in herself afterwards. There's something internal as well that's, like, causing her to act so frazzled. There's something that, like, is going through her head, and a distrust towards herself, something internal. And for Kaya's perspective, all that out of character was in your head, and Jonas, once more, didn't actually do anything. That was just, his little things triggering those greater effects in you because of your hunger getting worse and pulling at you.
Oh, because of the failure and stuff
Yeah.
too. I see.
Yeah. So it was more
Um,
like me freaking out about Jonas possibly coming after me than like him actually attacking me.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I tried to explain a little bit, but like I don't talk about my like actual vision. Like I've been seeing him in mirrors and stuff. I think he's trying his best to get into this place and hurt me or Zoe.
You see out of the corner, he had flipped open his book. He's scribbling down like observations, and he's gonna like ask you like very monotone, just like, do you have any details on like what he did? Like, was there anything specific about the way he moved, or just anything you thought was out of the ordinary?
He seemed more ghoulish or undead, almost like less human like than before, but I don't know, that could have been my mind playing tricks on me. I think the whole experience was very hard to trust exactly what I was seeing and what was there.
Kian, you said you found out something, some information. Do you have any idea what that would mean?
Uh, information I have, not information, more of leads as to getting more information. My point of contact, they're able to get more information out of this Jonas ghost if I have, he called it a feather. So it's like a connection to the ghost of some sorts, like place of death, people connections, the one, you know, the ghost is haunting, anything like that. I just need a connection, and my
Just
point
go
of
look at
contact can.
Elena.
Look,
Someone who knew the ghost.
oh, would that even work?
Any connection is better than none. We have no or I personally don't have any connections to this ghost, so it's a bit difficult.
Do you know? I mean, you said what place of death, person. You mentioned Zoe before. Obviously, that's not really on the table. I mean, if you want to talk about strength of connection, I mean, I didn't really know the guy, but I certainly fucking, well, they both already know that Elena killed him, so.
Yeah.
Do you know where he was buried?
Yeah.
That would help me.
What, you want to dig up his body?
You want to accompany me to my point of contact?
I, only if you think that would help. I mean, I could tell you about where the body is, but I don't think you'd be able to find it. It's not like I made him a fucking grave marker.
Kaya
When
will
you have the
also
time,
stand
just let
back
me
up.
know.
Kaya kind of steps in. Warding, do you know how to ward for safety?
Just
Warding
gonna look at Kian.
for
Yeah.
for
Please.
ghosts. Warding for ghosts.
Ghost warding.
Out of character. Keen did not do his homework.
Damn, Kian.
Sorry. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. He's
I
gonna
really do have to
he's gonna
just
lick his
play-
thumb and flip through his pages. And while you do that, he's gonna say, "Give me a second. Let me go
While
get
he
my
does that, can
notes."
we get an update from Kevin? How's Zoe doing? Is she alive?
You haven't heard back yet.
Okay. I'll go down and look and stay out of
How
sight.
long does it take to see if there's a person alive?
Can I I don't have anything to cover my face with, but can I go at least like go into the hallway and see if I can find Kevin? Like go
Sure.
downstairs?
You walk towards, Zoe's room. You've been here watching over her. So even if you didn't want to intimidate her by always being in her vicinity, you do know where she is in case something happens. And you walk out of the room, and just as you do, all three of you hear something. Piercing through the silence, a gunshot.
I'm
gonna go run
It's
towards
like
Zoe's room.
I'm gonna pull out my gun.
Okay.
and start following.
Immediately, Kayaki and you rush out of the room, and just in time to see Elena, like, literally put one hand down and jump, and immediately she's at the other end of the hallway, just jump through the whole thing towards the direction of that wing.
Okay, kangaroo.
You get
That power's been coming real in handy.
there fast and first, Elena, and the door to Zoe's room is closed, and it's just like a bunch of cursing inside, and Zoe's like, oh my god, are you okay? You walk in. Elena,
What the fuck happened?
you see Zoe standing up, looking over Kevin. Kevin is on the ground, but like one knee down, clutching it, as blood seeps out of a wound from a gunshot.
Zoe, are you okay?
Elena, you cannot ask that because you're at Hunger 4. I need you to make a check.
Oh no.
I have already damaged my relationship with Zoe so much.
Hey.
That's a
At
little
least
more.
it's not Zoe who's bleeding who you're about to kill. Alright?
I'm not gonna kill him. Okay, what kind of check?
Let's see. Let me find the right check.
Like composure resolve?
I'm leaning towards that, yes. Roll that. As
Okay,
you see the blood pooling there, a gunshot wound in his thigh, as it is intense.
God, I only have one black die I can re-roll if I fuck this up.
No, you can use willpower.
No, like,
Oh, no, you just
yeah.
go ahead and roll.
Because you can only re-roll black die with willpower, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do
Everything's
I
going
hear
great,
a
guys.
heartbeat?
Because
Oh, I can
Elena-
hear the heartbeat too now.
Well, this is... I'm playing it separately so everyone can
Oh,
hear it.
Dale.
Just because
I'm
of
turning
Elena.
I'm sorry, I am turning this off.
It's okay. Okay,
So creepy.
I can't rouse check, can't I? Wait, fuck,
Nope,
never mind.
can't
That's a
rouse check.
stupid question. Because if I failed it, I would go. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it sparkled.
But that's 2 successes.
That is 2 successes. Da.
Can I still burn a willpower to re-roll that one die?
Yeah, sure.
Just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Let me see. Yeah. The blood pumps straight through to your eyes as you focus in on the blood pooling on the ground. The blood of Kevin as he's like, "Ugh!" clutching the wound. You see Zoe screaming out, and she turns to you like, oh my god, I don't know what happened. I think it just... And then she looks at you and sees you
Can I?
and screams. Kian, Kaya, you hear Zoe scream.
Can I run out of the room?
Yeah.
Yeah. You pass your check, so you are able to run out of the room and be like, you can't be there right now, and you run out.
I just like turn around, run out, and then I'm like backed against the hallway wall. Like, I very much established that Elena does her little breathing thing when she's like trying to calm down. She's like, okay, just fuck. Okay, god damn it.
Kaya, can you run to Elena
Okay.
first? Your choice if
Yeah,
you want
I'm
to
going in.
confront her or go inside the room.
I'm gonna check on Zoe first.
Okay, I'll deal with Elena.
Okay. Kian, you see Elena takes a moment, like, trying to breathe, trying to really hard to focus. Kaya, you walk in, and you see, like, Zoe's like, like, a lot has happened. And she says, like, her face was coming off. And she's, like, hyperventilating.
Kaya's gonna first look over at Kevin and say, What happened here with the gun?
No, I'm fine. I swear, I usually have the safety on. It went off in my pocket. I don't know how. I'm good.
Okay, okay.
Don't worry, Zoe. I'm fine. And he'll like slowly stand up and says like, I'll get this patch. Don't worry. Kai, you can stay with her.
Okay, take care. She's gonna go over to Zoe. Say, he didn't do anything to you.
No, he
He wasn't acting strange.
No, I was just looks at you and looks a little not embarrassed, but like concerned. I was asking about why you were running around last night. And he was
Sorry, things came up. He was explaining.
Are you all right, Kai? I heard you screaming last night and I got scared and I told him and he tried to comfort me and said it's okay and whatnot, and suddenly while he was just like, patting my shoulder, the gun just went off in his pocket.
Kai just when Zoe asks if she's okay, kind of just like looks down a bit, like embarrassed as she has to lie. Says, yeah, I'm okay. I'm doing my best to get on top of this. I don't. That's so strange about the gun, but well, maybe this just isn't the best place for us. Hopefully, that apartment will be ready soon.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's just me, Kaya. Maybe I'm cursed. And she's looking at you like very much, like I don't know, like just feeling like she's the problem here. And as you look at her, you remember the words you said and see through the mirror once again Jonas standing there next to both of you.
Kaya just like taps her on the shoulder or pats her on the shoulder and just says, "No, whatever your problems are, they're our problems. We're in this together." And it just feels like a lie coming from her lips.
Mm-hmm. Like, thank you. I don't know. It's, and she like starts actually like crying, and it's gonna take some time to like, hug you and comfort you. And she starts telling you about a story about a similar incident when a foster sibling of hers died because of a gun accident going off. And it's a repeat. And as she's telling the story, Jonas is just making hard eye contact with you. And he was behind that one too.
Yeah, I feel like Kaya spends most of the story staring at the Jonas shadow in the mirror and just like absently nodding along.
Mm-hmm. Outside, Kia and Elena, what is this interaction like?
Elena's just staring at the other opposite wall.
What a great wall.
Yeah,
That lounge wall,
He's
man.
gonna fish into his trench coat and pull out an not just a regular like stick mask, like mask covering for your face, because he just always has one in hand, just in case he has to deal with gross people. The gist of the job. It's like, wear this. This is probably more presentable than your sagging face right now.
You hear Sasha like laugh in the back of your head. Presentable. That's not the issue here. You gotta fucking drink, girl.
She's gonna look away from the wall and stare at the mask for a second. Thanks. She'll take it, but she won't put it on yet.
Kevin limps out and says like, yeah. And starts limping away. Elena, you are transfixed. And you hear Sasha's voice again. What? You want to feed on Zoe instead? He's as good as any.
Hold in there.
Not right now.
See, this is the problem. You always fucking hesitate, don't you? Just
you want to fucking talk? You're being tortured right now. She's...
Yeah, because of who?
You asshole.
Yeah, well, who was the hesitated fucking back in, what was it, 10 years now? 13 years? Yeah, 13 years ago. Just like you're doing now. You're gonna get someone else hurt, aren't you?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not take the fucking job with the Sabat? Was that not your decision?
Yeah, well, we would have made it big if you hadn't fucked it up. Elena's just talking to herself, like whispering, muttering out loud.
Yo, Elena, you good?
I need to take a walk. Will you please make sure that Zoe and Kevin are okay?
Okay. Text me if you need anything.
She's just gonna go out leave, walk away.
Okay. You leave out the door, get some fresh air, get away from where you're worried that Sasha might be right and you're a danger to these people. Kian, what do you do?
I'm going to check on Kevin just walked out, right?
Yeah, Kevin walked, and if you look for him, you can find him in the lounge. Shade is helping patch him up.
Uh,
She's lecturing him
Um,
on, like, you didn't have your safety on, did you? Like, she's assuming it's his fault.
Okay.
Kevin.
I feel like going to talk with Zoe right now is not the best course of action, so I will go over to those two and I'm going to ask about what happened. What's his name again? Just
Kevin?
slipped my mind. Kevin?
Mhm.
Kevin, are you all right?
Yeah,
I heard a
just
gunshot.
stings. Thankfully, I got some of what's in me, so makes it a little less painful, a little heal at least a bit faster. But fuck, that was my good leg.
Damn, homeboy had a good leg.
What does that even imply? You get arthritis in the other one?
Maybe he's right-legged.
Bruh.
Jade, bandaging, like, squeezes it, and Kevin, like, yelps. Ah! It's like, well, maybe you remember to keep your gun on safety and in not just your side pocket, somewhere maybe safer. Why do you have it while you're not, out front anyway? Just like, I don't know, it's safer to have it on you, right?
That's fair. But the safety being off and you just wiggling it doesn't just fire on its own.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Jade's like, don't support
I'm not
them.
encouraging this behavior, but it just seems a little odd, don't you think?
What are you trying to imply here?
How good of it you are? How good at words? How good are you with a gun? This is like basic gun safety. You should know this, right?
Jade looks at Kevin as if it was an insult, and Kevin was like, "Hey, I don't have to shoot many people, so I don't practice much,
Right.
but I know basic. Yeah, like I really do think I had the safety on. I'm just saying."
Just by the way, when Kaya's done talking to Zoe,
Mhm.
she will be hunting them down, so let me know when she can join the conversation.
Yeah. Kian, is there anything else you would? What else do you want to say? Well, you guys got them alone.
What happened prior to that gun going off? What were you doing?
I would sitting with Zoe. She seemed a little frazzled after, like I said, to Elena earlier. Kyle was running around, yelling, and acting really strange last night. Zoe heard some of it, and I don't know. She seemed like to think it was her fault for some reason, and so I was like trying to convince her that it's not the case. And I don't know. I thought, it was nice. She seems like a good girl, but I think I scared her because my gun went off while I was sitting next to her.
That's odd. That's really odd.
I'll say, I'm the one with the hole in my leg.
This shouldn't have happened. He's gonna look. He's gonna go into gonna think about he's just gonna think to himself a little bit and not say anything.
Kevin will
I
actually
think
take this.
that's a good time.
Both of them will take time to look at you and be like, "Yo, Kian, you were you've been raised recently, right? You were like us before.
Right?
How is it?
How is what?
Fully turn to the other side." I think here's the thing: you have a bit of a rapport with these guys because you've done business here before, and all three of you were ghouls, right? So
Right.
you know them well enough. Like they seem to have a bit more banter with you than other kindred because they're like the kindred are the bosses.
Well, I'll tell you something. It's a lot more work than you think.
Maybe y'all just get trouble. I don't know, coming to you.
Jeez, I wish it was that nice, dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying it would be nice to be able to just think and heal this right now rather than having to like wait the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I feel you.
What you used to tell me you ever miss it? Just not being one of us instead of one of them.
I do miss it sometimes, if I'm to be honest with you.
Kevin looks surprised. Jade looks at you actually considering. Says, "Really? Well, Aslan not treat you right then?"
It's not that. It's just the added responsibility, I guess. You know how it is. Running errands all the damn time, picking up tabs.
You were doing that before too, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just everything feels more complicated.
Well, at the very least, I don't know. You still got the bond thing going on, and they look at you. This is probably something you guys have talked about before because you could only talk about it with them, because they know first and foremost what being blood bonded is like. There's that wanting to appease someone, knowing that it's an obsession that you can't control, but you always feel that way. It's like loving someone that you know is always going to be unrequited, and it's like you can't control those feelings. You'd rather you not love them sometimes, but you can't help.
Right. Yeah, still riding on the high of it.
Well, at least, they say a year after the embrace, that's finally gone. So you'll be finally freer than we are, sooner than not.
Yeah. Pretty excited for that.
Sorry.
No. Well, at least Aslan finally embraced you. I don't think Idris is ever gonna, do us that favor, not after the trouble he got in with Kaya.
You'll never know. Maybe. Crossing my fingers for you guys if you really want in on it.
Well, sometimes it feels like it'd be easier than the shit you have to deal with, eating, sleeping, blah, blah, blah.
No, I feel you.
At this point, Kaya,
Shit was rough.
you start walking and you hear the tail end of the conversation. Miss Kaya, Jade looks to you.
Oh, please don't mind me. Just had some words for Kian.
Of course. Also make sure Kevin never lets something like this happen again and scare your guest. Kevin,
don't worry about that. I talked to Zoe. I think this might be related to that supernatural influence we're trying to ward off. Don't go too hard on him.
Kevin's looks at, he doesn't say anything because, respectful in your presence, but he looks at Jade as if I told you so. And says oh, I see. Is there any precautions we should take? You told us you were speaking to adherent. Is there anything we can do to safeguard besides look after Zoe's needs?
She looks to Kian and says, actually, that's what I was coming over here to talk about. Kian, do you have any leads that we can work on right now?
We discussed this in private. I feel like this is a conversation you and me need to have.
Okay, so yeah, well, I'll step off to the side away from the ghouls.
Oh, I think Jade just bows her head. Kevin gives you a bit of the stink eye, kid, because you just drew a line between us and them.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna turn back and be like, next time I'm in here, drinks on me. Yeah.
Yeah? What? Our kind of drinks? Your kind of drink?
Whatever you want.
He laughs and says, "Alright, fine, deal with this. I'm gonna fucking see if I can put some weight on this, and they like get up and wander off as well.
Kai just like eyes Kian, like, what are you doing talking to those guys?
What? Is it wrong to have friends?
I mean, you know you can't straddle both worlds. You're either kindred or ghoul.
What a complicated life that is. Anyways, I have some information on this whole ghost nonsense. So I talked to my contact. He said that this haunting thing can't happen on its own. It's most likely, if anything, by other kindred. Mainly those who work with the dead. So,
Yeah.
clans like Tremere, the Hakata. There was one more. Out of character. Hold on. Is that all of them, Ash? There's one more.
The Hakata, yeah, and the
Yeah,
can
like
the
Tremere?
Tremere.
summon spirits?
No, but they have blood sorcery, which is basically, like mortal magic, but using vitae to empower it, and so are able to ward and do a bunch of other things. They're very good at collecting knowledge just in a bunch of different ways, versus Hikata, much more specialized spirit-related magic.
Okay. Hakata. Yes, so something like this doesn't happen on its own. It's someone's behind this, and they're putting a hell of an effort into this because it takes more than just summoning a ghost to make it haunt people. And by the looks of it, it's happening for a while, so someone has been on this for quite a while. So you're looking
Ash,
for a
when are
kindred.
we meeting with the adhered contact?
You had that conversation last night, so you would need
Okay.
at least a week probably.
Man,
Like the
that's
apartment
way
will be ready
too long.
before
I'm
that.
gonna die
but
before that.
The Tremere will, like she said, like give me a couple days, and you would like maximum would be a week before you're like, okay, I need to check in again.
So I'll tell Kian. I should be able to get in contact with a Tremere apprentice who would know something about exercising and warding, but that might take a week or so. I'm hoping for some stopgap measures to keep Zoe safe. So I don't trust myself around her right now.
Okay. I will be doing more research on my end.
Kian, composure, Kaya, insight.
No.
Hey, I know which
Composure
Tremere
what?
apprentice.
I need to insight you.
Composure what?
Composure, intelligence.
Okay.
Kian, why don't you tell me how you visibly react to the idea of someone practiced in blood sorcery coming in such close vicinity?
Oh. Nervous. Kind of like it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Kind of he hesitates when he hears that.
The Tremere apprentice?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
well,
going
Kaya picks
to
up on that.
add one more thing, Kian, because even if you yourself don't feel this, a part of you in the back of your head feel it, because it always feels this. The ambition, the seeking of knowledge, the being able to use this. And Kai can read that too. Like behind all of the front, there's at least a spark of ambition there.
Kaya will kind of press you then. She'll be like, what do you know anything that we can use now? What do you know of blood sorcery? What can you teach us?
One second.
Mm-hmm. Let's look at Elena real quick as Kin is formulating some stuff. Elena, in the fresh air, how are you doing? What are you thinking about?
Man. Elena is looking for food. she's trying really hard not to think about anything, and probably
Mm.
failing. But she's like, okay, I just need to eat food because otherwise, I will just bad things are already happening. But
We need to go clubbing or something together.
We were literally in a club.
she's growing.
No.
Oh god.
No, she's jumping.
I mean, this.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, that works too. But yeah, so you're stalking through. Is there anything you're looking for in particular?
I oh, I don't know what's happening. She is. I mean, she really wants to find somebody who she can justifiably beat up.
Okay.
Violence and
Okay.
hunger are very similar. Okay.
Let's try. Let's at least see
Okay.
how well this
Give it a
goes.
shot.
We'll give it a shot. We'll say that you are not patient. This is not, an easy, like, okay, let's find this quickly. And, like, let's find this, take our time, make sure we get someone right. Strength brawl. No, we'll do investigation instead because you are looking for someone specific.
Yep. Okay, I want to do intelligence, but I should probably do composure.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Mm.
Oh. Let's hope this isn't messy.
Does that?
Huh.
The success
Huh,
cancels
it
out
means
the
huh.
mutual failure, right?
Oh, the success would cancel out the mutual failure if you succeed the roll.
Oh.
You didn't. You stalk through. You're like, okay, let me
Elena and her fucking rolls, man.
just find somebody that. Let's find someone. You hear Sasha's voice. Why do you even try anymore? How many people have you killed since you left my guidance? Didn't I stop you from torturing that guy?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What, you saying you didn't egg me on? Isn't that what she believes?
That was that's not.
Or was that just that?
That was the hallucination. It was not one of the
Okay.
memories that was changed.
Got it.
Because it's
Okay,
not a
never
memory
mind.
that Cat had.
Then forget I said that.
And he goes like, what? 1, 2? What's another now? You already started becoming the monster. What was her name again? The person you actually did all this for? What would she think of you now? It's
Damn,
funny,
now
isn't
she's
it?
thinking about the old woman.
Mm-hmm. Funny, Ed. You think I wronged you? Yeah, I did. I created a monster. That's how I fucked up. You stalked the night. I'm gonna say you were not gonna be able to find someone because you just cannot watch someone long enough. And you feel like as soon as you start watching them, just like to see if there are any signs of asshole, if you focus too long on them, you're just gonna do it. What does Elena do?
So she can't find someone. Basically, at this point, she would either have to give up or just feed on a random person.
Yes. Well, giving up will be different, but yes.
Yeah.
You can either choose to feed on a random person, or you can explore what happens if you try to resist.
She...
And I'm going to tell you now, that beach of failure is, like, catalyzing that anger you feel at Sasha even more. That brouhaha,
Yeah.
like, temper is roiling up more so than it's been in a while.
Oh fuck. Considering everything that's happened lately and how much shit she's like she's caused basically,
Mhm.
and the fact that he brought up Kira, I think she would at least try to resist.
Okay, burn a willpower. You stalk through the night. You look at someone and you're like, oh, what if this person's an asshole? What if they're up to no good? And you blink and you realize it's just a 17-year-old guy walking down the street. Like, he's not done anything, he's just walking. He actually has friends with him. He's talking, he's laughing. And you're like, just assuming the worst in people as you walk by, but resisting and keep continuing and walking. What direction are you walking in? Are you aiming for anything?
So earlier I had a very fleeting thought of like, haha, if she could, what if she would just like, she can't, but if she could, imagine if she just like went to the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's kind of subconsciously walking in that direction. I don't think she can get there, but
Yeah, it's kind of far.
yeah, no, I don't want her to get there.
Oh, if only it wasn't so far. Yeah, so you're just walking in that direction. Nothing else?
Yeah.
Is there anything at all? I'm gonna hand it to you. Is there anything you think Elena would stop for or take interest in?
I have an idea, and you can tell me maybe if you think this is like not feasible. But I did just realize just the other night she was at her house and the chickens were still there. And I know that is not an Elena thing to do.
You're gonna try and walk towards your house? It's closer, but
that's
still
also
far.
Extremely far away, huh?
It's at least an hour walk, if not two. It's an hour walk, I think.
Lena just like disappeared from the lounge without saying anything. I would like to say that Kaya's gonna be calling her soon, probably, to be like, where are you?
I think, let's say Elena's
to go to
walking
a
for a
club?
while. Kaya, Kian, you guys talking, and Kaya, that thought occurs to your mind, so you do ask Kian. Kian, you there?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kaya.
first, I want to know if we can ward anything right now, and then if the answer is not an immediate, easy something we can do, then I'm gonna call Elena. So yeah, Kaya had just asked Kian about like, is there anything that you know about blood sorcery? Is there anything we can do right now to protect Zoe, using whatever you know?
I don't think my blood sniffing works on normals.
Nope.
People, right?
It works on mortals. The Bloodhound?
Yeah.
That works on mortals. For, like, resonance and whatnot.
No, I don't want to freak her out, though. That's kind of...
Dude, just give me something I could do for Zoe. Come on, man.
I can try to taste her blood and see if I can get anything out of it. For any leads,
this isn't
any
gonna
connections.
create any weird bond between us?
No. Between who?
Like, you tasting my blood isn't gonna do anything weird?
No, not you, Zoe. Zoe.
Oh, Zoe's blood?
Yeah. I don't need to know your stuff.
Will that give her anything that will protect her in the moment? It's gonna be a hard thing to explain.
I can just put it under blood test. A blood test
it's
for
worth
health.
a try. Do you have an ability to cloud her senses or anything? Rewrite memories?
I do.
We could get
Oh my god, it's gonna be double whammy. Ash.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna bite her and then cloud her memory.
Oh, here's the thing, right?
Yeah, take a taste of blood, wipe her memory of it, and then leave.
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay.
Damn.
I don't have to roll for that, right?
No, you just take it.
Oh, I
in.
just do it? Okay. Let's do that.
I will wait outside in the hallway. Just in case something weird happens. She doesn't
It's
want
so
to
weird.
Just send
Okay.
them alone.
face associated with this.
Oh, but she's gonna remember my face.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
walk.
but you're gonna wipe her memory, so it's fine.
No, from the murder.
From the murder.
Yeah,
'cause I
but
didn't
then
remember-
she'll wipe. She won't remember that she remembered your face though, because you're gonna wipe the memory of her remembering. All right, fine. I'll help you out until you can bite her.
Okay.
Better not fail the memory wipe, okay? This could get awkward fast.
Oh. Can I search for the memory wipe too? Just
I will tell you, because she's a regular mortal, you will not fail the memory wipe.
Oh,
Okay, good.
okay, we're chilling.
Okay.
We're chilling.
The
All right.
point is, we go in there. I tell Zoe everything's okay. As she freaks out when she sees you, you bite her, and then
Oh,
change your memory and we ditch.
Yeah.
we still have to resolve that. But good plan. Let me check something about the ability in question. Hey,
Okay.
Kian.
Yes.
So you're saying if you taste the blood, what are you telling Kai you're learning of it? Or did you tell her anything?
I would see if I
Now,
can
what
get any
can you do?
leads onto if there's any connection to the blood and to the haunting, or if there's like
Man, I'm not
someone.
even sure this is worth it.
Don't you just learn resonance?
You
It-
can identify.
Will you be able to protect her in any way if you get a taste of her blood?
I can find out if there's anything connected to her blood.
We already know there's a ghoul hunting her down, or a ghost hunting her down, connected to her family
So
line.
this is what I'll say, Meg. Above board, everyone else cover your ears for a sec, right? You can, your bloodhound feature, right, can smell resonance, right? That's more so like checking emotional state and how you will be empowered by drinking her blood. The other thing is the taste. If you taste it, you can see, oh, is she mortal? You can. I'll even give you based on a roll, right? Like what connection to certain supernatural entities are tied to her. Like you could see the haunting. If you roll really well, I'll even let you connect who's, like if this is someone bound a ghost to her, right? Then it was done via Oblivion ceremony. It was used vampiric blood to do the ceremony. That blood you could almost sense on her, but you would have to roll very well on that.
It requires like winning the lottery.
Not winning the lottery, but
There's a
very
chance.
good lore. I will even tell you the DC. You will need 5 successes.
What the fuck?
Are there any ways to help people to like give them extra die on rolls?
Not for this, because this is very much his ability. Blood searching is applicable, right? And then it would be your resolve plus blood, plus that discipline pool.
Okay. Let's surge.
Okay, so you are trying this.
All right. Well, yeah. First, let's try and get the blood, and then we'll do the test. We haven't
Okay.
gotten the blood yet.
Okay. I will rouse.
Elena.
All right. I'll go in first. Oh, we gotta get to Elena soon.
I know
Kaya-
it's gonna be quick. It'll
Kaya
take like
did
2
want to
seconds.
help her,
bro.
by the way. Like Kaya
Huh?
knew something was off, and by the time that like she had come back to her senses, Elena was gone. But this is on her mind.
Oh, okay.
It has been.
We'll
for a while.
get to her, don't
Let's
worry.
do this real fast.
Okay.
I think we're gonna have to leave Zoe here with the ghouls for another night. Take care of Elena and see what we can do.
Okay, is that the search?
Yes.
Okay, good. But Kaya, you walk in, Zoe like looks up and she was like, "Oh, Kaya, is Kevin all right?"
Yeah, he's doing all right. Don't worry. I don't think the gun thing was your fault.
Okay.
I need you to do something for me real fast. Can you just cover your eyes for a second?
Why?
Just I want to show you something as a surprise. Just real fast.
Oh, all right. I will need a persuasion check for this. Normally she would do whatever you say, but last night you were acting very weird.
I've been a little weird.
Yeah. And she is just in a general, like, not comfortable considering someone
I'm
just
also
got
not
shot.
doing a great job of being convincing, but kind of.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Wait, you got a success though.
One.
Kaya's not doing super great.
Wow.
What's the DC for this?
More than one?
Do you want to burn
One.
willpower to re-roll up to 3 black dice?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Okay.
How do I re-roll? How do I
Uh,
do any of that?
in the bottom, right, do you see how there's 2 icons under chat? The first one,
Yeah.
click that 3 times and hit enter.
Whew.
Oh.
2 successes.
2 more successes, so 3 successes total. Oh, I'm going to say that's just on the rim. I'm going to say no bestial failure effects, but in forcing yourself, I'm just going to say you get a little hungrier because you are, like,
All right.
very much focusing and trying to be, like, fighting your nature a bit because there's a lot been going on. You're paranoid, you're been getting hungrier, and you're just, like, trying to put it all away just to be like, hey, focus on me. And you know the fact that someone else is going to get to drink her blood before you. You hear Idris is like, what? You really gonna let this guy do this?
It's Zoe. I won't drink her blood. She's off limits.
That you're
I
gonna let
think to myself.
my buddy
Oh
Kian
man,
do
Elena's
it?
gonna be pissed with me.
You're gonna let my buddy
For
Kian
her.
do it? My K-Dog? Hell yeah.
Ah!
I'm gonna ask him
I'm
about that
sorry.
story later. That's be so good.
He's not yours either.
Who? Kian? Or Zoe?
I just block him out. I just block him out and wave Kian in real fast when Zoe covers her eyes.
Okay, yeah, so it was like, oh, alright, and we'll like cover her eyes.
By the way, do I give a check in willpower up on the top here?
Yes, you like put it in until
Okay,
there's
one
a
of the
single line.
splashes.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, when my hunger went up, everything got red and the heartbeat started.
Oh shit, okay, it works for you. I'll turn it off for now, but I was trying to get that to work for people before.
No, it's cool. Fine.
Oh, you want it? Okay.
It's a nice vibe. Things are moving on the edges of the screen.
Yeah,
Very
it's
meaty.
kind of like how you're feeling. Like it is getting harder. Like that's his voice is whispering in, and you can feel Zoe's in front of you, and she's the last person you would drink from. But even she's looking very, like you can see her
Alright.
rosy cheeks, the
Elena,
blood
we
flowing.
gotta go hit the clubs. Alright, let's get this over with. Come on.
Kian, you walk in. Elena, burn another willpower as you continue to walk. Kian, what are you doing?
I am going to she's sitting down, right? She's looking away.
Yeah, she's sitting down on the bed and facing Kaya. It's like, oh, do I need to come with you, Kaya, or?
I just like hurry, Kian, like do the thing, like just wave my arms and like point at her, like it's taking so long.
Okay.
Get this over with.
Okay, I'm going to raise up to where her elbow vein is. I'm
You're gonna
bite.
raise her arm.
Oh,
Like
Oh,
I need to
she's
know if you're
sleeping?
gonna touch her. No, she's not sleeping, but that's the best I
Oh.
could do for like, hey,
She just
she's
has her
not
eyes
aware.
closed reading. Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to go up and just bite enough that I can get enough information,
Where are you
and then
biting? What are you touching?
she's sitting, right?
She's sitting. Her hands are up and covering her eyes.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm going to bite on her neck then.
Okay.
It'd be kind of awkward. She's okay.
Oh my
It works
God.
better though.
Wrist
Shit's
works
getting
too.
weird.
I know. Listen, okay. Bite enough that I get enough information, and then I lick the wound. I lick the wound this time, okay?
So, here's the thing.
Do the memory thing too.
The
Kaya leaves the
bite
room.
goes in first, and Zoe's eyes immediately open, and she looks at the flash of white hair, the head on her neck, and flashbacks through her head, right? The last time she saw this head buried in someone's neck. The eyes that fix on you, Kaya, are abject horror and betrayal.
No.
No. It'll last for like a split second. Don't worry.
Kaya, I didn't tell you before,
Forget
but
the memory.
for the paranoia and the, you know, like, even if you thought you were lying, the lines you said to Jonas, take one stain from that night. For that reaction and allowing a different kindred, any kindred, to feed from Zoe, take another stain.
How do I do stains?
It's just like you take damage when your humanity track.
Okay, got it.
Things can
She
be
deserves
resolved. Don't
that.
worry.
Abject horror
Yeah.
in your face. And she looks at you, and
Guys, going down a dark road.
she's, you know, at first the abject horror, the betrayal, and then you can read her well enough. You've had many conversations, many long nights of being there for her, And the worst part is not her feeling like you betrayed her, but her feeling like, no, I deserve this. If someone I trusted this much would do this to me, I really do
I
deserve
can't
all these
fucking
terrible
take this.
things.
Kaya leaves. Kaya fucking leaves the room right now. I can't handle this.
You hear Idris's voice whisper one last time as you leave the room. Well, maybe you are the monster you thought I was.
No shit, Idris, shut up!
Kian, you drink, and she goes, like, at first she's like, after her, and push, and then when she meets Akaya's gaze, after a sec, she goes limp. Are you gonna kill me now?
Am I done taking blood?
Yeah.
Do the memory thing!
Okay, I'm gonna say no and then wipe her memory.
Okay. What do you tell her? What word do you make eye contact with her, and whatever you say is gonna trigger the memory wipe? What do you say?
I just came in to check on you. I heard about the gunshot. I just wanted to make sure that you were okay.
Kaya was never here, Kaya was never here, Kaya was never here.
No, I didn't say that. She doesn't remember that you came in. That whole memory
You're
thing.
wiping the whole fact that both of you guys are here.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
As you say this, she just like smiles and says, I'm used to getting lied to, but then it phases out in her eyes, goes cloudy, and you realize the memory is erased.
How long is there a delay in the time that it gets erased, or like that I can leave, or she sees me leaving?
No, you have a chance to leave.
Okay.
She's just staring wide-eyed and not really dazed, not taking in what's around her.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna make a brisk walk to the exit and close the door behind me.
You leave, close the door, and that version of Kaya that was almost, accepting that she deserved all this, even more so than she already does, and thought she truly, lost the last person that she could trust. That person dies, at least.
But she remains in Kaya's memory.
Yeah. Let's make that resolve the taste of blood roll now.
Oh.
Yeah. Do me a favor.
Yes.
Before you roll it, in the chat, change your default roll mode to private GM roll.
No.
This better be worth it, man.
Rude.
That's just a roll.
Yes, and you're gonna have a +2 dice for the.
I also think as I'm freaking out, I'll probably call Elena as well. So I feel like she also looked like she was in a state similar to what I'm in right now.
Okay.
I send our energies to Kian.
Oh, don't trust me with dice. You know well enough.
Come
on. I can't surge on this, right?
No, this was what the surge was for, wasn't it?
Oh, okay.
You already surged.
Alrighty. Oh, wait, why won't it let me roll the dice?
12 successes, please.
Are you clicking on the little image of the icon or no?
Oh, the image. Bruh!
Roll 2 more.
Oh, that's right. One more. Ah!
It doesn't matter, but we'll take those. It wasn't the ability 2 more, but 2 more dice.
Oops.
Let me check something real quick.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that is a great stat for you.
Is that bad?
Well, I was wondering why you had so few dice, but it makes sense now.
Oh. Wait, what?
Because it uses your resolve, and your resolve is...
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Doing some quick checks. So we'll keep the first of those. 1, 2...
12, right? 12 successes?
You actually rolled just as well as you could have. That second roll would have been great if you could take that instead.
Damn.
You could.
Please. Please.
We could always just take that second roll.
I'll give you an option. We can take that second roll on a condition.
Oh.
There's a more powerful force inside you. A
Oh,
stronger
man.
force
Oh man.
of
No,
blood.
don't feel pressured.
Do you want to give him a bit more control?
Oh, do I have
Just
to
so,
roll for
just so you
that?
know, like, I don't think we super need this information, so it's okay if you want to prioritize your character.
Oh
You don't want to play Aslan?
no. Uh,
Okay, we're still gonna keep Zoe safe no matter what happens. Right? Ash
Aslan
wouldn't
can come at
possibly
another
hurt
time.
Zoe, right?
Or actually, fuck. Okay, no. Let's just do it.
Would
You're
well,
doing it?
apparently
Okay.
Kaya
Yeah.
would.
As a reminder, you had rolled 2 successes when I first asked you for the roll. It now stands at 1 success, as this automatically gives one of those up. But it's exhilarating. It's ambitious. You understand the power and information you could have. You draw out the very information of the blood because you understand the intricacies of blood better. You understand that as it thickens, it gets more powerful, and it's just superior. Mortal blood loses a little bit of its flavor, but not its intricacies. This one's immortal. She's lived her life as immortal. She's not a ghoul. She's not any such thing. But there is oblivion ceremony attaching her. Vampiric bite that connects her. The blood's not there, but you can feel the coursing strength of it melded with her. And I'm going to say with those 5 successes, not only do you get the fact that yes, indeed, she was cursed with this, but there's an internal ping in Kian's head, and you can feel almost a tether that attracts you to the source, the caster of the ceremony.
Aha. Okay,
Mm.
what's the cost?
Oh, no,
Kian's
that
best
was the
friend.
cost.
Oh,
It went from 2 successes to 1 success. You were 1 step further to the downfall of Kian.
Oh, boy.
Bye, Kian.
oh,
Kian, best
okay.
friend you have.
Alrighty, that's fine. Okay, alrighty.
Have fun.
And the voice inside you, the voice that's inside you, takes a bit more of a masculine tone as it says, perhaps some ambition is required. It mixes that voice you heard that one night that helped you with the voice you've heard for most of your life.
Wonderful.
I appreciate the sacrifice.
Can I ask a Dimitri question?
Sure.
Would it does the more Kian fails, will it be harder to cover up what he did?
That's a good question.
Well, wouldn't that just assume he takes my consciousness?
Well, I
Maybe
mean,
could just
like
clean
if
up?
Kian is still Kian and but barely, will it be even harder, even easier to detect?
Above board. Okay, so easier to
Yeah.
detect. I won't answer that because you haven't experimented or looked into any of that yet. But for Kian, this is an internal battle. For now, it's very small. Right now, because as you lose control, his voice is going to get stronger and take over the other voice of the beast inside you. If you keep losing, your humanity will deteriorate. If your humanity gets to 0, he takes over. So right now you're at 1 success. We're going to go to next would go to 0, next -1, -2. Each negative you go, you lose a point of humanity.
Oh,
Great.
For you, for this purpose, if you get to, your humanity is 6, if we get to -6, Kian's gone. But for the most part, though, each of these will be rolls. This one was an auto failure because you drew on Aslan's power.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
You walk out and feel a sense of strength, feel a sense of ambition, feel a sense of control that you haven't had in a while. And you know it's because those aren't necessarily your feelings. And you turn and face Kaya.
Kaya,
Kai just looks at you waiting.
we have a lead. A good lead.
And you see her face like screw up, almost like she's getting tearful, like she just went through definitely the worst 2 days of her most recent history. And she's just like, oh, thank God. Let's find Elena. I think she needs our help, and then let's follow that lead.
Okay.
She's gonna call Elena because that girl's gone, man. She looked around, she could not find her.
She ran really far away.
You gotta call Elena. What do you do? It's been half an hour.
Pick up.
She is. Is she how? I guess she's where she is on the map, huh?
Yep. The halfway back.
She'll duck into she'll duck into an alleyway and take the call.
You actually duck into the park here, as that's on the way anyway, and find a solitary bench that no one's around, and take the call. Burn a willpower to be able to concentrate on the call.
What happens when I burn all my willpower? I just don't have any left.
You take a debuff to mental checks. I'll check the actual ruling, but like superficial willpower damage doesn't do anything. If you take aggravated all the way down, it'll do something.
Got it. Okay, at this point, I'm like, I don't want Elena to act out of character, but I think she's just gonna keep trying to resist wantonly murdering people until she literally can't anymore.
Okay.
But yeah, she takes the phone call. But she doesn't say anything. She just is sitting on the bench, staring.
Elena, where are you? Did you leave the lounge? I can't find you.
I'm out. Does she even really know? She knows where she is still. She's not like completely out of it.
You know where you are. You know you're halfway home. That's the only thing that's keeping you going, because you know, like, okay, this is a backup plan. If I get there, fuck those chickens. I need them.
I'm a little ways away. Do you need me?
You didn't look good enough to be out on your own. Where are you right now?
Out on my own.
You need chickens?
Where?
You hear over shoulder.
That's right. I'll have this out on like speakerphone so Kian can listen in as well.
You need chickens?
Hey, where are
Do
you?
need
We
person?
can come over right now.
When Kian says, "Do you need chickens?" she does laugh a little bit. I'm walking back to my house.
Can you tell me where like exactly where you're situated? What's nearby?
I'm in Garden Hills? ? Is that what that says? Oh, it's partly covered up by Kew Gardens. Oh.
Garden Hills. Are there any clubs or like anywhere that Kaya would know through like the lounge contacts in that area that like you could go and just find like a bunch of people partying?
Yeah, like all around you. You are in the like downtown Flushing area where quite a night of life is. Otherwise, there are a bunch of bars in Kew Gardens as well, right? But like club scene, definitely back where you guys are.
So if you can come back here, I know an address between where you are and where we are. We could go in. Plenty of people. Club scene, easy feast. Want to meet up?
I'm actually trying very hard not to just eat random people right now. That's kind of the problem.
It's like no, I do this all the time. They don't remember anything. Honestly, it makes their day better. It's there's no victims.
You and I have a different definition of victims.
She just kind of looks at Kian and then like, okay, help me out here. Why is this not working?
How many chickens?
Look, there's some left at my house. I was just gonna go back there and get them.
We can drive you there. It's faster.
You know, continuing the conversation will soon require another willpower.
Can she get up and start walking again?
Yeah.
Look, whatever the fuck I just need to eat something soon.
Okay. Just looks at Kian like, okay, we'll drive your direction and try to help you out.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
All right. Kaya and Kian will get a car. Kaya doesn't have a car. Does Kian have a car?
Cody.
He
already texted Cody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cody's on his way to you. He's gonna be a bit.
Cody.
He was watching Caleb.
No, don't send Cody.
Oh, I'll send one of my 3 Oh no, wait, that's kind of weird though. Do that.
Look, if you... I can make it back. I'll be fine. Just... fuck. Look after Zoe. I don't know.
What?
Okay. Kai's just gonna hand the phone to Keaton and let him figure it out, because she has no idea why Elena doesn't want to feed on random partiers. She's like, okay, well, I gotta go find my own place. I'll be back in 10. And she's gonna head out and look for a rival club that she usually goes when the lounge is closed.
Helena, you still there?
Yeah.
Why are you resisting? You know how... I think you know better than anyone here what happens.
Kian, Fuck. I don't know. If I go after someone right now, I don't know who the fuck I'm gonna find or what I'm gonna do to them. And I was walking down the street from the lounge and I saw a random kid and I thought I should... I don't know. I don't even... I just need to get somewhere... get home before I fucking kill someone.
Okay, I'll drive over to you and I'll take you back home. I'll call one of my other people and just have them just drop off the car and they can walk home.
Oh.
Too late.
We do have
She's
your
just
car
walking.
here, Kian. So
Oh, my car is here. Oh, that's
Yeah,
why I
but
drove here.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna start sprinting to the car and make my way over there.
Yeah, I think there's a sense, Kian, where you realize you really do want to help Elena, and that's blood bond acting again, and you don't realize it yet still, but just an extra added incentive. And you...
Don't
Love
forget to leave my
incentives.
phone behind, because I gave it to you. Please drop it off at
Oh,
schools.
no, I just left it on the table and
Okay.
locked it.
We're
So
good.
you hang up?
Yeah, and then pick it and then call again on my phone.
Do you pick up the phone, Elena?
She thinks about not picking up the phone.
I'm not offended.
I guess she does pick up the phone because right now she feels like she can't trust herself at all, and so like Kian, I mean, yeah, she it's if like Kian can be a little bit of a tether to like not going and fucking killing a random person, she's gonna at least have him on the other line, I guess.
Burn willpower.
Okay.
As you maintain the ability to, trust in Kian over your bestial instincts and just have someone there for you. Kian, you start driving. And driving. Make me an investigation check. Make me a drive or investigation check to see how well you either drive or just look around and find Elena.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's do an investigation. Oh, that's a private roll, sorry.
It's okay.
I did good though.
You did. All right.
Oh.
You drive.
All right.
You look and you find Elena. We are going to check to see if anything happens to you while... Are you waiting? Or what are you doing?
No, she's walking.
Walking which way?
I guess she's crossing the bridge. Does she live in Rego Park?
She lives in Forest Hills.
Or Forest Hills? It was one of those two. Yeah, she's crossing the bridge and heading toward Forest Hills.
Okay, so you are walking away from Kian.
Yeah, he's in a car. He'll catch up.
Yeah, no, of course. Just checking. We're going to make a quick roll to see if anything occurs. I'm going to say, because it is a bit, 1 through 5, right? Well, let's do 6 through 10, right? If you roll a 10, you're fine until Kian meets you.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, right? Mortals, and you'll have to, once again, keep burning willpower if you don't want to jump them. 5 or below, something worse. Roll me
I only get to roll 1 die?
Yeah. Roll me a d10.
You got
This is
this!
basically just seeing your luck. What happens?
This is lottery.
This is skewed very heavily against you.
No, everything's gonna be fine, guys. I'm sorry
got
Elena's
this.
such a problem.
No.
What's the
Bye.
Oh.
4.
Goodbye. Elena leaves.
It's
She
okay.
jumps off
It's
the bridge.
not
I don't know.
bad in terms of you lose control, but it's one of these cases. What
Just jumps in the river.
1, 2,
Maybe a cold shower will help.
3. Oh no, don't forget that.
Can you feed off of fish blood? Is that a thing?
I mean, presumably. If I can eat chickens, I can eat fish. Blood.
Crab blood?
Fish
Crabs
blood's
have
very
blood.
oxygenated.
Crabs have circulatory systems.
Yeah, it's
right?
very dense in oxygen.
Oh, by the way, Elena,
Pigeon blood? There's pigeons. It's New
Yeah.
York.
Oh my god, rats!
You're wearing the facial mask?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Still, that's creepy.
the rest of
Am
your
I gonna
face
go
is
on a
peeling
hunger?
off. And it's getting a lot harder and harder to hide as you leave the park and you find people again walking through the night, right? You start having to slow down your pace and like take alleyways and just avoid, being noticed.
I
You-
should have waited for my buddy Kian.
Go in alleyways and slow and then twist around and whatnot. Kian, you're getting close, driving is faster, but downtown, traffic, Flushing. It's still
Damn
taking
it.
a sec. Elena, below 5 was to see if you, encounter anyone that would, anyone that's not just an unnamed mortal. So, someone from this roster of characters I have.
What?
What?
Wait, hold up.
Who has all the mortal NPCs?
Fuck!
I'm gonna
Baph, this is your own doing.
No, it is not. This is Elena's doing.
Stop making PCs. I mean NPCs.
Hey, that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh my god, you gotta roll for this.
Bro, like 3 of those are mine.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah, those are definitely hers.
2.
Too.
That already feels like one of mine.
Okay, it's not
Blamed
really,
Feels like
already?
One of mine.
but it's the second worst. Okay. This could be bad. No, wait, no, this would be the second worst. There's the worst one besides this
The second worst?
I think worse.
one. It's not just mortals. Like,
Who was?
Oh no.
thankfully, Lex, hey, 3 people. Yours was 3, 4, 5. The other 2 are yours.
Do I kill King?
No.
Is it Dari?
Oh, well, then Elena would die, but go off.
You're slinking through the dark. Kian, we're gonna just move you from the stage. And as you're slinking, you feel someone grab. What are you wearing? Are you
It's
grabbing a
Idris.
jacket? Are you grabbing? What are you wearing?
Yeah, she's wearing a flannel.
Okay. Someone grabs you by the back and throws you against the wall.
Is it fucking interest? I knew it. Okay, that's fine.
Says,
Um,
"What the
Oh, you
fuck
can
are
kill him. That's fine.
you doing out here?"
Idris, fancy seeing you here.
You're not looking too good. What? The Sabat don't feed you well enough?
What the fuck?
What? Still trying to feign ignorance? We know about the case.
Yeah, you know about the fucking case. What about it?
What do you mean, what about it? You didn't tell us you had it the whole time and now you gave it up to your Sabat buddies?
Oh, sure, I just invited my best friend from the Sabat over and he came and trashed my house and killed my landlord. Yeah, that's a normal fucking thing to do.
Yeah, trying to cover it up. I see you. Fucking always knew. What? You're not telling me you're not part of that coterie? Isn't that where you came down from?
What, you want my fucking life story?
Looks you up and down. Make me an insight check -2 for the modifier because you're out of willpower.
Okay.
You're not out of willpower, but it's filled up the track.
Yeah. Do I insight or like?
No, insight and then your choice.
Okay.
Okay. You see he's angry, but I'll say with 2 6 you can at least see that he's angry at you, but he's also angry at being betrayed. You see, like, the little glimmer that you see that you're pushing through to not attack mortals, that's still like just what you're concentrating on, shows enough that he seems angry at this happening again. This seemed to be a similar. One reason you can finally read in is was pissed at Kane because he thought this thing has happened to him before, someone betraying him, right? So it's like, maybe I should just do us all a favor here. You don't look so good, Elena.
Look, Idris, I don't know what your fucking damage is, but now is really not the time.
Did you really even care about the people I fucking toss at you? Or do you kill people all the time over at the Sabbat?
Cool, okay. Fucking...
It's getting hard for you not to attack him as well. That anger is roiling up. What is Elena doing? What is she thinking? Where is she?
She's angry at Idris, but she is also, and I guess this is also being angry at Idris, but she's also like pissed at the idea that she would be with the Sabbat, because she knows next to nothing about them except that they are dangerous and violent and like murder people without any morals, and that they fucked up her life. I don't know if she even really like, if they were having this conversation normally, she would try to actually talk to him, but I don't know. She definitely can't concentrate on making a cohesive argument right now. I think she's honestly...
I'll let you burn willpower if you wish to make one. You can still keep taking willpower damage because it goes into aggravated next. But completely up to you, because no, you hate Idris.
Yeah.
So you might want, like, this could be a decision to make.
If I really don't, out of character, I really
Elena,
don't want her to
no.
feed from Idris, because that would be weird.
Oh,
Elena, no, don't
Only if
do
you
it.
kill him. If you kill him after feeding, it's fine.
She diabolizes Idris.
Please don't do that.
even if you don't diabolize, if you do kill him, the little part of your the little part of your mind that's still working, at the very least knows, hey, feeding from Idris, right? Bad because of blood bond. Feeding then killing solves the blood bond, but you would burn your bridge with the adherent, like basically completely. Right, like proving yourself like you were the traitor.
Okay.
But
I think
you hate Idris.
Oh, go ahead. I hate Idris a lot. The only thing I think that's stopping her from punching the shit out of him and trying to drink from him is that, like, she does not want to be blood bonded to Idris.
Yeah.
She's gonna make one last attempt to be like, I think purely because of that and because of what happened with the fish guy.
Okay.
She's just gonna be like, look, please, can I just have something to eat and then I will have this fucking conversation with you.
Oh, you're hungry, are you? His facial expression changes, as all kindred know how hard it is to, like, really...
Not the happy face.
Okay, what's a good one? Let's see.
Sly one?
Angry but happy.
Yeah, I think it.
There's the smirk one somewhere.
I think
There you go.
Smirk one's the same.
That's a good one.
I should have done. I need to do
Points.
Elena art where she's
Oh.
decaying so that I can like change to that.
She's
Decaying.
just, she's just rotting.
Yeah.
And for a minute, he's like compassionate because, you know, he does like you think violence is the answer sometimes, and you need to be able to do it. And some people are weak, and some people just don't fess up and says, "Right, you need a feed? I can get you somebody." He's like, asks you that, like lords it over you.
Is there anybody near us?
Not in this alleyway, but there's people out on the street, like walking, you know, not in broad nightlight. And look at things. If you try to get someone, you'll tear into them right out in the open.
How close are we to my house?
20 minutes still.
Fuck.
Where's me?
You're on your way. It's been about 10 minutes since you started driving.
I don't know
Damn.
what to do.
Sorry, Elena. I might just have to show up after whatever happens.
Elena's a dumb idiot. I feel like she'd just be like, I just need to get to my house. It's not that far.
Okay, good luck.
Why, is he just gonna leave?
No, he's just like saying like, yeah, if you really think you can get to your house, let's see it. You realize if anyone sees you right now, and you don't even see yourself, you are like, bring up a hand to your face and your hand is like wilting, like decaying and shriveling.
Can she...
You're gonna get blood hunted so quick, he says.
She's totally embracing. Can she jump up on top of the building and then just try to start running across building?
Sure. You run, jump. Give me... Oh, man. Give me wits composure.
Is he trying to paralyze me right now?
Oh, yeah.
Asshole. I can't even find wits out there. I can't do anything because if I blood surge, I'll die.
Oh, barely made it. You guys had the same roll.
Nice.
Oh, man. Okay. You do it. You feel your body lock up for a second as you run. And he, like, his plan was literally just watch you mid-jump, like, fall back on your face, like, frozen. But you get one arm on the ledge and climb yourself up.
God damn. I want to start soaring, leaping across rooftops to get to my house.
Okay. You soaring leap. Rooftop. You don't see Idris. He's not there. You continue. Rooftop. Kian, you get to the Kew Gardens area. You don't see Elena. You look at your phone and start talking, but Elena, at some point during that, when you got thrown by Idris, you dropped it.
No, my phone's gone, man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You know at least she's not, doesn't seem to be here right now.
I
But
will
you know where she's
try
headed.
to make... Yeah.
Okay. You drive Forest Hills, Elena. Jump. You get around. Yeah, I don't think you're even aware right now. Yeah. When you get there, oof, how sadistic. Yeah, you get there.
Can I just go to my house?
Get to your house. Even jump, it's like you make it there faster than you would have, but not faster than a car. You think you see a familiar car outside your house, and then look it in. Go to the backyard. You see the chickens. They're all dead. They're all splattered
What?
across the yard.
What?
Wait, what?
Idris is just whistling on the fence. There's his car outside.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey, you made it. Good job.
Is there enough of one to drink?
On the floor, you can lick it off the floor if you want to try.
Ugh!
Ooh.
Shit.
She's already destroyed her dignity. And this is not okay.
I gave you an offer. You know, it's bad manners. So...
God, she's just I honestly cannot think of anything else she would do except for attack Idris right now.
Yay.
Which I don't want. I don't want to do that.
Kaya's like, do it.
But she was literally, as she was running, her only thought was like getting to her backyard and just fucking tearing the coop apart, like. And so she gets there, and her inertia is just like into Idris.
Okay.
Not necessarily to feed on him, but just punch the shit out of him.
Okay, go ahead and make that brawl check.
Oh God, this is Elena. Elena,
Dude,
why
he was
are
not
you-
in a good place after last night, so he is very sadistic right now. Oh man.
This is gonna be great. I hate it here. Why did this turn into Elena fucks everything up hours?
It's always these hours.
It's just your turn.
It's her turn too often.
Oh, he does not dodge out of the way.
Okay.
And even a base shield failure on his end, you punch it. Oh, tell me how you lay him out flat as he's just whistling, sees you come at him.
She just like soaring leaps into his face.
Okay. He's soaringly and fucking, I'm gonna say knee him right in the face. Like, his head, gets knocked up and his body goes like crashing into the fence. The fence of your backyard like falls. And he's like collapsed there and you're on top of him. He's like laughing a bit.
Can't you just punch him?
Yeah, keep going. Make another brawl strength check.
Elena's not a spy. Cool.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
Like fireworks.
God.
This is game.
Every session's a new kind of awful.
Yeah. I think he's, that first blow got him. He kind of wanted to flaunt in it, but even he knows when a fight's started. He's going to go for you in return. And he is going to blood surge because he's not hungry.
Oh, I forgot. Yo, I can't do it anyway. It's fine.
You can. You could.
I could go into a hunger frenzy.
Yeah, and then...
Honestly, at this point, I feel like she's just...
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's just full, like, brouhaha, angry. No thoughts.
Yeah.
Head full of violence. Oh, he crit. Jesus
Ooh.
Christ.
Elena, you
Lena's
go
ground
to
to a
just
beast.
punch down at him, right? And he like throws you off, right? And like as you're like getting back to his feet, he's already up, and he fucking just kicks you into the other yard. You're gonna take. Thankfully, he doesn't have potent stuff, but you're still gonna take
Oh, thank God.
5 superficial, going down
5?
to. Yeah, the difference in the dice rolls.
Oh, yeah.
5.
Where is Kian?
Kian's on his way.
Dude, he's driving. I don't know where the fuck he is.
Traffic's not that bad. It's like after midnight.
I've been in
We can be mutually blood bonded. I really don't want to drink from Idris.
Oh man. Yeah,
Thank God Kane's not home. Holy shit.
yeah, it's just a punch though, so you only take 3 superficial damage because it's halved from, regular
Oh, I
bodily
forgot
injury.
I forgot about potency. That's fine.
Ooh.
She did too. That makes sense.
How much damage did you do before? I just need to check real quick. Brawl strength was 2
She only
versus 3,
succeeded
so
by
1.
one.
So he took some damage, though not a lot. And he's like, I knew I was right. And he just like gets up and he like stares at you and his eyes go slitted again. You've seen this before.
Oh.
But it's slightly different this time. Composure is off.
Okay.
Wait, no, it's different.
Oh, okay. Oh, I literally cannot beat that unless I crit.
Got a crit. He crit. You can do it.
Kian, Idris is gonna kill me.
Damn, I wish I could drive faster.
So close, man.
You
So close.
feel
So close.
a bestial fear. That hunger fear turns into a, like that hunger frenzy turns into a fear frenzy almost. And it's like you're cowering. He has Daunt active too, so you can almost like feel the difference. Like you got in scraps before and you've always wanted to punch his face, but for the first real moment, you're really actually scared of him. You actually feel.
Oh, never mind that. I was wondering if this is the Rot Trek, the fucking frenzy thing where you just for presence.
The sorry, explain again.
Never mind. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's the Dread Gaze ability basically just where is it? Boop.
Yeah, terror frenzy.
Yeah, like cowering, running, freezing. He just watches you and like you see almost it's like in your head he grows up sizes and yeah, you're cowering, running, freezing. Like, how is Elena doing this? As she's actually terrified in this moment. Like, and I will add cowering, running, freezing, surrendering.
Yeah. Oh. I think she would freeze because she's like beat him up, fight back, but like she can't do anything, and so she's just stuck and like I can't defend myself.
The coldness of your body you feel exacting as you just feel it freeze up and lock, and the air just feels ice cold as you're just stuck in it, and it just slowly walks up to you. Thought after we fucked up Dante, we could have had some fun. But you brought that fledgling in, and you're just trying to take over again, right? And he gets angry again, and it's very much a rage in him. Fucking hate you, Sabat. Assholes. You think you just come in here, take... You hear a name mutter between his lips, and he's like getting angry to the point where it's like he's not even making sense. But you do hear a name pop out, and it's... Where is it? Sorry, I need to check my notes because I didn't think that was going to come.
I just realized I have not been taking notes at all this session. I'm too stressed out.
Yeah.
It's okay, go back and watch the VOD.
Kian, I'm gonna say you pull up, and
Ah,
you can hear
fucking hell.
smash, and you heard the smash like right as you were pulling toward the thing of that fence breaking, and as you're running, you hear Idris yelling, "This is for fucking Isabella, you pieces of shit!" And he like grabs you by the neck. You're still frozen. That's when you show up, Kian, and you know who Isabella was if you recall. Like I did not
Yes,
send you the
I
name,
do.
but you do know. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Just to check, I can't speak either, right?
Man, I'm gonna hate
can
myself.
speak.
Oh.
Idris!
Looks over at you.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
What? Taking care of a spy?
Bye.
Yeah.
Her?
Yeah. Found her. Seems like she's not in a good state right now. And guess who she tried to attack?
Who? He glances over.
Give me, with that passive insight, you can kind of see his insinuation is like, oh, Elena attacked first, but also like you can see the massacre of the chickens. You can know Idris' personality. You know he egged her on.
You want someone actually good to beat up? I don't think she's worth beating up.
Rude.
He
Listen.
actually looks at you. What are you talking about?
There's a Tremere that we're hunting down right now. I know his exact location. We have to beat the fuck out of him. Guaranteed.
What the fuck? He looks at you like really complex. Like, the fuck is this about Jameer? Elena, you feel movement coming back a bit. Composure, resolve again.
Okay. Do I still have to beat his last roll?
No, it'll be a little easier this time.
Swallow.
Oh, you chillin'.
Okay, you feel some feeling coming out, though it is taking a little bit more time. But you do feel like if you wanted to, you could take it by surprise if you wanted to. Kian, what do you say?
Put her down.
Give me some form persuasion, subterfuge, if you're like really going in on that lie from before, or if you're just like talking one-on-one to
That
Idris.
wasn't a lie.
The
The
Tremere?
Tremere thing wasn't a lie. Yeah.
Which Tremere are you hunting?
They ain't Tremere.
The hunting one.
The
Oh
Zoe-
no,
Hikata.
that's Hikata.
That's Hikata.
Oh,
It's a Hakata.
oopsies. I meant Hakata.
Oh, okay. Okay, he looks at you like, what fucking Hakata? And you know, Hakata, sure, but the main word would be a Sabat. That is what triggers him.
A Sabat Hakata.
They're just fucking running in there, right? And you can feel a bit of squeeze around your neck, Elena. Your body is yours, though it's still a little sluggish.
I want to say words, but I also don't know if Elena would say words right now.
Can I, like, pull her?
You like walk up right up to them.
Yeah. I'm having this conversation. I'm not, like, yelling it across the street, dude.
Well, I assumed you yelled at first to get him to just stop.
Oh, yeah, and then I, like, shimmied my way over.
Yeah, you start walking on over, and Idris is looking at you. He's in a rage-filled state. You've seen him like this before, and even if it's not targeted at you, you know he's just volatile in this state.
Yeah.
Give me a good reason why I should believe she wasn't backing them this whole time, Kian.
Give me a second. Out of character. What is a good reason? Oh, wait, she saved my ass, dude.
What?
Yeah,
The fuck are you talking about?
she covered for me. I would not be here right now if it was not for her. I have that much trust.
Give me some form of persuasion check, or... Yeah.
Oh,
Can't come through.
Can I surge?
Yeah, you can search.
Yay!
Very good. Bonus dice.
Let's do. You said persuasion.
Yeah.
Let's do a persuasion. Composure.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more like manipulation.
Sure.
Oh.
Did you add the 2 dice?
Huh?
Did you add the rouse dice? Did you add plus 2 dice or no?
No, I didn't. I just clicked the
Okay.
regular.
Add 2 more dice, right, on the bottom of the
Just
chat.
2d10.
Yeah, at the bottom of the chat, you can click the little symbol. So,
Okay.
Roll 2 10s.
Oh no, it's a 3. Hold on. 3 minus 1.
Oh no,
Let me just
in
reset.
the chat, right? Oh, okay. No, okay. I see what.
Yeah. Wait,
Oh, dude, I'm really
hold
scared.
on, how do I reset
if
my
This
rolls?
is a fail.
What-
And it gets
what
2
even
piece of
happened?
failures.
Uh-oh, what did I do? Oh,
Oh,
Don't
no.
I'm bugging, dude. Wait. Let me just do a 2d10. The little dice thing, it's like
You know when
giving
you're
me
like,
so
this
much
shit's
trouble.
escalating, and then you're like, oh wait, the fucking, this is worse.
Oh, it can get worse.
Oh,
Oh, that
Okay,
was
that's
almost
one
a
more
10.
success, so that's 2 successes. Do you want to spend willpower to re-roll 3 dice? Because 3 of those black dice are blank. You need one
Sure.
more success. I'll let you know.
Sure, let's re-roll. That's 1 willpower, yeah?
Yeah. Take 1 willpower damage
Okay.
and roll 3 more dice.
So 3d10s.
3d10.
Alright.
Please.
Kian.
Damn.
No.
Oh my god.
That's rough, buddy.
Can you burn another willpower?
Can I burn another one?
No. It's just on the edge.
Oh!
It's not.
Wait, and you rolled another one?
These are not hunger dice.
Okay.
These are the black dice you roll via willpower. Idris looks at you, Kian, and you see a camaraderie in his eye. You see pain. You remember that after what happened, right? When you guys were still 3 best buds, after what happened, he definitely couldn't go to Cyrus. And so instead, you know the pain he was in. And so you're someone he actually listens to. And not because, you're more powerful or whatnot than him. Elena, clutching her throat, he tosses you down and says, "Fine. But I still don't fucking trust her."
Elena's rolling away and getting up kind of into a crouch, not because she's honest. She doesn't. It's very fight or flight right now, and she doesn't know what the fuck to do. So she's ready to run away, but also she's basically crouching in the corner,
If you don't want me to kill her, then make sure that she has to listen. She
Don't
has
worry,
to
I'll
drink.
keep my eye on her.
That's what he says to you. He has to drink. She has to drink.
Yeah, I'm very well aware that her face is literally sliding off.
No.
No, he
No?
doesn't mean that.
I mean, she has to drink. And he looks at you and then either points at himself or points at you.
Oh, fuck. Alright, Elena, you choose. I'll choose.
Did just
Actually-
Kian say that?
No, I'm telling you out of character.
She's just looking incredulously at Idris. What the are you?
Oh,
And looking between. She's just looking between Idris and Kian.
okay, he's gonna take off his trench coat.
Got 3
pull up
seconds
his
before it's
arm.
both of us. 2. 1.
I put my arm out. I hate this.
Oh my god.
I don't think Elena can resist anymore at this point anyway. She
Yeah.
barely didn't drink from Idris, so
Kian's
Blood
arm is
bond
just
is
right
It was
there.
for me. I could have drank from
Sorry,
Idris
Kian.
earlier.
You drink from Kian. Sate your hunger by 1. Kian, increase your hunger by 1.
Oh.
Before Elena can drink more, right? It just is just going to, rip her off you to make sure. It says, "Is that enough?"
she's gonna pull away from him really as hard as she can. It's funny, the Savant fucked my life over too, but you don't see me. Whatever.
He looks
Look.
at. Mm-hmm.
She then, I think, looks at Kian and what did you say about a Hikata?
We found the guy haunting Zoe. I have a lead.
Where?
Ash.
You feel the
You only
direction-
told me I know where he is.
You feel the tug and the direction south.
Oh.
What? East still.
Southeast.
Yeah, southeast of where you are.
Get in the car. I'll take you there. Wait, does Kai want to come? I kind of
Yeah,
left you there.
Kaya's
We
definitely probably done some stuff because she was going out to feed and she was gonna call Kian afterward.
Yeah.
Oh,
So if time's passed, I'd like to figure
Kian,
out.
you would
if-
know Elena's
I
not in
hope
shape
you
to
know.
fight.
if
Because this would literally
also
be a fight.
does Kian no, he just says get in the car. She would be like, wait, where
southeast.
you want to go now?
Yes, now. Idris is pissed, man.
What?
Kian, you want to go fight a fucking Sabat Hakata now?
Well, what do you want else? What else would you want to do?
Wait. There's actually some fuckers we can fuck up?
Oh yeah. He looks at him.
Where
He
are
gives him
they?
like a smug look,
Where?
just like old times.
Oh man, I'm so tempted, but I'm definitely not
Old times,
going
bad times.
with her in this state.
Shut up, Kian. Where are they?
Southeast. I tasted their blood. I know where it is. I just don't have the exact location.
Wait, you what?
Tasted their blood. Wait, what? Idris is also.
Oh. Let's just say I have a lead. Okay.
Kian, what the fuck is going on?
Just. Oh wait, I'm gonna text Kaya. It's like, are you there?
Can I catch up with how
Yeah,
Kaya's
I'm
doing?
gonna say, because I think you're much more accomplished, you can lower your hunger. How many people do you want to have fed from?
Yeah, she wants to go to the club, and I have 3 hunger.
Yeah.
So she'd probably just go like drink 1 hunger from a victim, go back in the club, get another victim, drink 1 hunger, get another. And, like, there's just
Okay.
a bathroom now with like 3 people just like dozed in it.
Okay. For now, lower your hunger by 1. You have someone else like, no, yeah. Let's lower it by 1 for now, so it goes down to 2, and then we'll resolve it as
Yeah.
do you get this text.
All right, so when I finish feeding on one of them, I'm still in the club, and I get a text from Kian.
Yeah.
What does the text say?
We're going to head to the Hikata right now.
I'm just gonna step to the side and call Kian to get some more information. Like, hey, are you and Elena okay?
Better?
Is she safe to go
She's
out?
fine.
Did she eat
Uh,
enough?
You do see like she is hurt a bit, right, from their scuffle, and she's still kind of hungry. And it just is like also like, I really want to fucking kick some shit in, but hey, just 1 sip ain't enough for me to trust her if we're actually going to fight her buddies.
Okay, just before anyone does any fucking fighting. Kian,
Mm-hmm.
you're sure the trail you're on, Sabat Hakata,
Yes.
southeast of here?
Yes.
You wouldn't know Sabatakata, but that's an assumption, I think.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
just
you
assuming he knows
said
I'm
it to fuck with Idris, and you're just going with it.
here. He's just going with it.
That is true, so it works.
It's okay. It's a Hikata that we have to beat up regardless, so Sprinkle doesn't hurt anyone. He's gonna fuck up someone anyways. If it wasn't you, it's the Hikata.
Okay. I promise you, right now, I would love nothing more to just fuck somebody up, but we need to talk before we go anywhere.
Yeah, I hate to
But
agree
what?
with this one, but like I said, I ain't going to battle with her. I'm down to pop the faces in, but fucking, we should head back.
Kaya also speaks up on the phone. Kian, you still there?
Yep.
What's happening? Should I meet you guys?
Yeah, let's meet back at the lounge and then formulate our attack plan.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll head back there. I'll just finish
Okay.
up here first.
See you there.
Alright, Kaya would then hang up, feast on 1 more victim, and go back to the lounge.
Okay?
What is this red thing on my screen?
Because you guys should be a little farther away.
Wait, I thought my hunger reset
From what?
from today because I roused and I passed.
Yeah, I just
Elena
drank
just fed from you.
Oh,
took a lunch.
a munch.
How am I feeling, by the way?
It's still kind of hungry. You're still at 103, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have some blood at the lounge?
Usually, but it's actually been a bit of a while since the club was open.
That's true. We might have like 1 bottle for emergencies. Can't say it was ethically.
Yeah. You all can enter the stage. Basically, you guys are all in the meeting room, the four of you, and
Wait,
discussing
can I
things.
put my hunger down one more because she just like feasts on a victim, so I'm at
Two.
1 hunger?
To one? Oh, yeah. You can.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, she fed on 2 people. In that whole entire time that all that went down with all the driving and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so Kaya's back at the lounge when you guys appear.
Everyone's
I'm
here.
gonna say we're gonna time skip to like all of you being in the same room, speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, Elena looks, I guess, slightly less. She doesn't look like her face is about to fall off, but she still like looks like she has, you know, a little bit of open wound going on.
I will try and find like a bottle of old like blood that has probably been like in the refrigerator for a few weeks now.
Yeah, it doesn't
And
last very
offer it.
long.
Oh, okay.
It's only
Then
got
we
some
probably
blood.
don't have
We
anything.
don't have. Processed blood is one thing, but not all kindred can drink processed blood.
Where's Dimitri?
Okay. I can offer her some processed blood and say, are you capable of drinking this?
Can I try?
You can try.
I would love to try.
You try, hand her a blood bag. Does not sate any hunger.
Fuck.
Ah.
I think she like takes a small sip and then spits it out.
Right, fair.
And just like hands it back. Sorry.
What's the douchebag doing here?
It's a long
Get him
story.
away from me.
Oh, she also looks beat up. That's fine.
Kaya
Okay.
just like is super worried about Elena. She's like, okay, who do you usually feed off of? If normal people don't work for you, what does?
Well, that's an awkward question.
Well, you said no to the club. I thought that was the perfect compromise.
No, I think Kaya's right. If you need a feed, you should keep feeding.
Interest, no one cares about your opinion.
How do you say that? Or
Yeah,
no?
Kaya literally pretends that he didn't speak. What scene do
She-
you usually feed off of? How can we help?
Look, I normally it's dark alleyway kind of situation.
We can make that happen.
At first, look, before we do, okay, before we actively go anywhere, I will need to do that, but first I think we need to talk.
Okay. We have a lead, right, Kian?
Yes, we have a lead. It's a Hikata. Whoever did this to Zoe, used blood sorcery to haunt her. And it's been a while. I have
Been
the
a
trail.
while, like
Like the haunting and all, but I have their trail. I know like the general area they're in.
So we go and get some answers.
I don't think that's a good
Answers?
idea. I can tell
Fist.
you where okay.
Yep.
Springfield Cemetery.
Huh?
There are 2 Sabat Hakata there. We ran into them last night.
It's one of them?
Idris, shut the fuck up.
The bond's already making you sell out your buddies. No, I'll take it.
She's on back to Idris as much as possible, looking at Kian and Kaya. Like at this point, she doesn't want him to hear this, but like she needs to get the information to them, and it's
Kaya's
not like
gonna
he's
look
gonna
at
leave.
Idris when he says that, though, and she's gonna take Elena and Kian by the arm and lead them out, and just give Idris a look.
He's gonna follow.
She's not Sabat, idiot. She's gonna close the door in his face when she leaves.
He's gonna open it. He is not actually leaving Elena alone.
She's not Sabat, you idiot.
I'm pretty sure you heard the same thing I did.
What? She's
Is
just,
this-
like, Kai just
you're actually
gives
not
him,
gonna
like, a
believe-
withering look, like, really?
Oh, yeah.
Freaking idiot.
Oh.
Yeah, Kaya's just trying to like drill a hole through his head with her eyes. Like, come on.
Yeah, if you're trying to insinuate something, he's too tough for this shit. He is like just very much just like, hey, if there's a bot shit here, I'm listening and I'm making sure of what's happening.
Alright. She'll give up and she'll just have us all three of us, she'll turn so our backs are facing Idris so he can hear us, but we can't see him.
Okay. Fuck. I don't. She's trying to
Do you
figure out
have
where
information?
to start. Like,
How old are them? I mean, how old are these people? What generation? Do you know?
I am gonna assume that Lex was like, wow, they're really old, because she got that read from them.
I think that would have been the content of the conversation that they had. Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna take a deep breath and go, okay, as far as we could tell, old. Like, fucking old. Definitely Sabat. Okay, fuck. Okay, I've been... Well, if we're gonna go there, you need to know this anyway. I've been looking for Kaya. We talked about the coterie before.
Yes.
And I said that I was looking for Sasha. And that if I didn't find him, I'd call Kat.
Yes. Did you find him?
Kind of. We, the person who broke into my house left a lead, and I followed it to Springfield Cemetery, and we ran into two Hakata, definitely Sabat, who I've seen before. And they, have him there.
Is he alive?
Yeah, yeah, for now.
What do you think their motives are?
I mean, I don't know what information he'd have that they would want to fucking torture out of him, but I mean, Kat knows them, so I don't know if it's something she did or I...
You don't think it has anything to do with you?
What?
I think we should go and see what we can find out, but not fist swinging, not if they're old.
No, they
Maybe you should stay in the back.
They will... What, you're just gonna walk in there and talk to them? They're fucking Sabat.
They're also the only lead we have with Zoe.
They're not just gonna talk, they'll fucking kill us. Look, I want to go smash their goddamn heads in. Very much.
Kian, one thing I think would have been covered in the conversation with Dimitri is if whoever this is that bound the spirit to Zoe, one resolution besides finding how to unbind it is to get rid of the caster.
Yep. I'm aware of that.
So, yeah, that's one thing to bring up in terms of like, hey, if you can kill them, that will solve the Zoe problem.
Yeah, I mentioned that. But the precaution of it too.
If we go in there, we can't just walk in there. We need to prepare, figure this shit out.
Bring everyone we can.
Yeah.
I think we should. How long do you think they'll be there?
I don't know. I didn't even know they were there until last night. we just fucking went and they were there and they were torturing somebody, and turns out that somebody is Sasha.
Cool.
And I don't know how long they'll be there or not, but
Kian, how long will your tether work for?
Ash?
It's decreasing, but it'll at least last for a few days, right? You at least have that sensation, but it is fading slowly.
Will a few days be enough?
A few days? Prepare, call in reinforcements, see what we can get.
I could try to make some calls. I'd at least get equipment, something.
Anything would help. At the very least, find out what happened and why.
Or kill them and stop this fucking
mean,
thing.
They are Sabbat, so that would be ideal, yes. Trying to think if she would think that what happened with Dari is relevant as far as like impressing the danger of the situation upon everybody.
You would just know that the people you take should be willing to kill, because if you hesitate in that scenario, it's really bad.
Yeah. Look, Kaya, I don't know what will happen if we go in there, but it's not going to be a talking situation, and if we don't take them out, they will take us out.
Yeah, Kaya doesn't have a lot of resources when it comes to fighting, but she really, really doesn't want to just walk away from her only lead right now, especially after how much she betrayed Zoe today.
I think what occurs to Kaya, right, is there's ways to be useful besides being, straight frontline fighter, right? Being on the scene, being able to, like, if you do get the equipment, being able to survey in case they have Sabbat allies, right? Keeping everyone communicating, right, to each other.
I know I'm not a frontline fighter, but I'll do everything I can to keep you guys safe. And trust me, I won't hesitate if it comes down to killing one of them.
Good. Do I know anything about them from before? Like the first time we met?
They seemed to, in terms of what? Personality, powers, what?
Yeah, powers.
It seemed they have, you would know that a little bit of what you saw in terms of the try to grab Eiley, the shadowy tendrils, right? Is one of their capabilities, because they probably use that to threaten the coterie about the job, about taking it when you actually did meet them, and like intimidate you guys, even though it was just two of them versus a bunch of you.
Okay.
Would know that even though, like, you saw the fact that they could see Eiley, right? Eiley talked to you about that, so like there's a chance they can see people that are able to, like, draw within the shadows.
Cool. Okay. I mean, I know, like, power-wise, it's the same shadowy tendrils, but did they look the same as the one Starry? Like,
weaker.
Oh. Okay.
Like, Dari's were, like...
Dari's buff as fuck.
Yeah, they seemed more condensed, more of a stranglehold, much stronger.
Okay. Fuck. Alright, yeah, then she'll just go, look, what I know so far. They're old, but I don't know how strong they are. I know they can see in the dark. Or at least they can see... Eiley does this thing where you can't see her, and they saw through it.
So they might be able to counter anything we bring out.
I don't know.
and we don't leave things to chance, and we go as hard as we can, right
Yeah.
from the beginning. Alright, Kai is basically all down to just plan out the best plan we can over the next few days, and then just go and attack.
We'll explore that thread.
Things out.
I think you guys know your enemy, you know a timeline. I'm gonna say, like, just to give you a little foreshadowing, right? The apartment for Zoe is gonna be ready by tomorrow, and the Tremere will be on their way soon. They will arrive before this mission occurs, so that they'll be able to ward against it, so that when you do all leave, Zoe's not unprotected.
Alone.
So if we do die, she won't be caught up in it all.
Yeah, hopefully.
For now.
Alright, that's all I really needed. Okay, we can die.
All right.
Damn, okay.
You guys plan and eventually exchange enough contact info and talk about who you're bringing in and whatnot. One last scene with Kian real quick. Kian, Idris takes you to the side and says, all right, you know how I like going back to the good old days, but she's your responsibility now, right?
Yeah.
Elena and Kian like each other now.
No!
Oh,
Forceful!
Forced mutual attraction.
I still don't trust her, so if she is going into this, before we go in, you gotta make her drink at least once more.
Yeah,
Huh?
right, bitch.
Oh no, that's out of character. I didn't say huh.
And he like looks at
It's
you.
just-
Yeah.
I'm kind of baffled. Taken back a little bit. One more time?
At least once more. I ain't gonna tell you to fully thrall her, blood bond her. I know you got your own problems with that, but hey, if you don't want to do it, I will.
Oh, you wouldn't like that either.
Yeah, well, maybe after she actually proves herself in this scuffle, I'll care about what she likes and doesn't.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
He like looks at you up and down and says, thanks, kid. And like walks off.
Ugh!
Think we zoom out a bit as you guys are talking and take one last look at Zoe's room as she's rubbing her side again and takes a look, and the gunshot wound has gone deeper and dug in more. It seems to have grown since last time. And in the mirror you can see Jonas just watching. And above board, you realize that 2 years gone by, the target of Jonas' desire survived. And so its pain, the curse, is taking itself out on Zoe herself.
You know what happened last time the person lived who he thought was taking Kira away from him?
And so we'll see if you all can resolve the haunting. Hopefully at some point in the future. Good job, guys.
I'm gonna cry.
I don't know
I
what
don't have many
expected
more
this
sessions
session
of
to
this
be.
left in me.
Wasn't bad.
I feel you.
I need Zoe to be safe, guys.
One thing at a time, dude. I just made 3 more things on my plate.
Alright, next time I'm free, we gotta do the raid on the Sabat.
Dude, if Elena finds
I
out
feel
how
like that
to
might be a
lead-
full party thing.
Yeah. Hey, Ash, so if you just got, like, a really strong machine gun and just unloaded 20 clips into a vampire, would it kill even a 100-year-old vampire?
Yeah, sure.
Just asking for a friend.
Oh, okay.
If we throw a grenade at them and then close our eyes really hard, would we be
Close
okay?
our eyes really hard? What do you mean
Because
close
fire.
our eyes? You don't want to watch it?
We will
Have to find out just how that resolves next time.